for
It
whoever's
wasn't
getting
me.
arrested to be arrested.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
I mean, I'll start telling everyone welcome back and stuff. Sort of. There we go. The siren's gone, everyone. Whoever got arrested is arrested, or emergency, or whatever happened. So welcome back to the Seer. This is the second and final part. Last time, I want to do a quick rundown of what happened last time, and then we'll get into introductions and all the fun stuff. Last time, Grimette was our only surviving member from the original Beast game. Or not surviving, but the only remaining member in the town of Erasnu. But she has found new companions in the form of two halflings who like to hide in an overcoat together, which is adorable. Also part of a circus troupe for reasons I will never understand.
We're called Three Owls. We have a third owl now.
You have a third owl now. They got approached by the burgomaster, who said, "Hey, we're starving. Can you go talk to the Vistani and see if they'll come give us food so that we don't die? Because we're going to die. Please do that." Off they went through the woods in the middle of winter. They found a Vistani camp. It was quiet-ish, but there was some... No, it wasn't quiet. There was music. There we go. It wasn't quiet.
There was dancing.
There was
We
dancing
also
and
negotiated
music.
with dick elves.
You negotiated with some dick elves. You talked to a bear and
We
avoided an entire bear fight. You talked to the dick elves. You got danced at by an alluring
I think
Vistani
you find that
woman.
I danced with.
You're right. You danced with, and you passed all of those dex checks.
I did.
Which was very impressive. You got told a story about the Mortu, which is the Vistani word for outcast, and they are dead to the Vistani forever. Fuck the Mortu. They're so evil. If you hang out with them, bad things happen. And then you found out there's a Mortu hanging around trying to steal this young Vistani's betrothed. And he's following her around, and if you'll go please talk to her and give her a magical gift, which was a wind fan. Do you remember who has it? Do you have that one, Otus?
Sure.
I think Otus has it.
I'm pretty sure you all gave it to the charming
I think we
halfling.
gave it to the socially competent
Yes.
member of our party.
I'm pretty sure that's what
Just sitting
happened.
there fanning myself. Oh, man.
Then you had some more chats. Otus tried to teach the young Vistani boy how to write a love letter. Did pretty good on it. Grimette seduced the leader of the captain of this particular Vistani camp, which
I don't think you saw coming.
I didn't see that one coming. I appreciate it, but I didn't see that one.
It's my
And-
secret plan to get out of Barovia.
And Surnia petted a dog.
I
You
did.
petted a dog and talked to it, and it was a wonderful, nice moment. So that was the recap of what happened 2 weeks ago.
Woo!
Now, so you all know, I am Drew, and I'm gonna DM this, and everyone's gonna have fun until I just wreck their entire lives. And I am joined by, I'm gonna go in order on here. So, Volonda.
Hi.
Oh, everyone's shifted. I have to quickly shift names. How did this happen?
How did this happen?
So what are we
I
joined, I guess?
may
I
or
thought
may not be
that.
Volonda.
You're definitely Volonda. Actually,
Okay.
just you and John have been flipped, but that's fine.
Okay, so I'm not John. I am Volonda. I am playing Grimette the Flaming Comet, who is a 5.5 feet gnome who is a phoenix sorceress. And she has secret plans to get out of Barovia that include ditching everyone and getting married and living happily ever after.
Yeah, that's true. And John?
I'm not Volonda, I'm John. And I'm playing Otus Reedfellow, a halfling bard who likes to teach young boys how to behave themselves and woo their betrothed.
That you are. And,
You're the love doctor.
oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Also known as a bard.
Jules?
So beautiful.
Hi, I'm Jules. I'm playing the cousin of Otus, and it's her name's Surnia, and she's a druid with a few more social skills than your standard druid, which means like 2.
Like 2 more social skills.
Like
Yeah,
two
that
more,
sounds
so
about
like
right.
2 more than 0 is what we're really getting at. She likes animals. She likes to talk dogs. She
You definitely chastised an entire starving town for eating mice,
I did. They asked
That
me
was
to though.
rad.
and then made a Julius Caesar reference out of some mice. Oh, that was good. That was a good moment.
A Cincinnatus reference. I think Caesar's gonna come later when
Okay.
things really break bad for the mice.
For the mice, it's gonna get worse for them.
I think our next game is just gonna be the story of these mice.
Oh, I gotta scrap everything I wrote now. Thanks. Quick reminder of all the names of the people that you met and you spoke to. The burgomaster is Ivan Radovich. He doesn't matter. He's not here, but that's his name. The elf leader was Glinmere. The other dick elf you spoke to was Dorathil. Which
adorable!
There you go.
Dick elf number 2.
Dick
That's
elf
how
number
he
2.
would be.
Adorable Dick Elf number 2.
The man that Grimette in all of her 5 half feet seduced is named Elias.
Elias, that's why I seduced him.
The lad, the boy who is having the problem with his betrothed, is named Donani. The girl who is his betrothed is Lila. And the Mortu,
Drama.
which you are going to have to deal with, is named Hansi. Now remember, he asked you to go give her a gift and get rid of Hansi. He did not specify how, but you got the sense that he would not be...
We understood. We need to take care of it.
You understood.
I got this pair of shoes made out of solid rock for Hansi.
I'm thinking that maybe we can just get him married to somebody else.
Honestly, yeah, that might work.
Yeah, that'll work. Is there y'all got divorced here?
Probably not, let's be honest. No. So we're going to dive back in. It's the next morning. Where is everyone as the sun breaks and camp is getting ready for the day?
Knowing me, probably still drunk from the night before.
All right. So Otus is drunk.
Solid choice.
Probably sprawled out near the fire, or what's left of it. Okay. Where's Surnia?
I think Surnia realized that it's winter and the warmest place to sleep would be with all the dogs.
So in the dog pile?
She's doing a once and future king, and she is, you know how dogs lick your face? She's licking them back. Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
That's beautiful.
Classic. And where's Grimette?
Grimette is stumbling out of Elias's tent after having been up and talking all night.
Beautiful.
Nothing weird going on. They were just talking, getting to know each other, having those intimate staring into each other's eyes moment. I think after I used some very cheesy, fireball metaphors.
Oh, I'm sure you did, and it was...
There was a flame in my heart.
There we go. Yeah, I was going to say hit us with one of those magical fireball things.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Looking at you like I've just cast Scorching Ray.
Volonda.
Everything is suddenly brighter around me.
Volonda, look at my face. Please stop. Oh, God. All right. So, yeah, the next morning as you all get together, Elias, the Vistani feeds you, honestly, it's warmed up stew from the night before, but it's food. And Elias says, he comes over and he's like, well, yeah, he's very flustered as he keeps keeping at Grimette. It's very
She
awkward.
just smiles at him.
The Maslavics. Yeah, the Mortu and the Maslavics. There are a few hours that way to the north. You'll find them there. Their camp is there. It's hard to miss, honestly. It's another one like this. It's probably a little larger than ours. They have a few more Vardo, and Vardo, or he motions to these round top wagons that the Vistani have. So what do you want to do? You want to set out now, or you want to bother these Vistani some more?
I was gonna say now's as good a time. I mean, how loud is the sun right now?
It's out. You can definitely see.
So it's pretty loud.
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
All right, I gotta. Shh. All right, let's do this.
Uh-oh.
It's so loud outside right now.
It's so loud outside.
So loud. I need that sun to quiet down.
Otis!
Oh no.
Hurt. You got a headache.
Shh. I got regret.
Regret's a hurt that's in your heart, Otis, not in your head.
Sure. Yeah. Let's. Wait. Elias, you got some hair of the dog?
Of course.
I have hairs, dog hairs.
No, not hairs of the dog. Hair of the dog.
Of course, friend. And he goes to his Vardo and he comes back with a half-filled bottle of some sort of amber-colored alcohol.
Yep, I take a swig and they're like, all right, let's do this. All right, I'm fine. Perfectly wonderful.
That's your alarm clock.
Yep.
Time to
You
get
have some sort of addiction we should be aware of because, it is not good for you to drink this heavy.
No, it's fine.
Just, he's socially loose.
Hey, I'm on vacation in Barovia.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
on vacation.
But it's understandable. I don't know why you choose this place, but it is covered in snow. It does look very pretty, at least
Exactly.
I'm seeing it from this time. She just smiles at Elias.
And he is still flustered. I'm going to say he blushes at that because he doesn't know how to handle it. He doesn't know how to handle that he was seduced by a very short little gnome. He's very confused by it because he's only ever seen Vistani. Which is, all these, they're pale Eastern...
I am exotic. Yes.
Basically, you're exotic because he's never seen a gnome.
That's amazing.
So yeah, you all set out. You're in kind of like a light forest, so there's plenty of room between the trees, and the sun can easily reach the forest floor. Which, of course, Grimette is most likely melting the snow off the forest floor as you walk because she's on fire. She tends to be on fire all the time, yes?
Indeed, correct, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be great. You travel for several hours, and then the pine forest is broken by a large stony clearing in which 5 barrel-top Vardo sit in a circle. And unlike the, I forgot their names, Bogarav, that was the group you just left, that was their name. The wagons here are a dull brown, and they are just covered in utilitarian tools and such. Just literally farrier's implements, farming implements, like smithing stuff, everything. The campfire within the ring of wagons is small, and everyone who's sitting around it looks just sullen and dour and angry, and they're working. The sun is, it's getting closer to lunch at this point, but they're just, meh. They're very unhappy people. And as you approach, I'm going to assume...
Otis,
how do you
dance.
approach?
Dance like you did last time. They liked it when you danced.
Right,
Otis.
they were partying last time. These guys aren't partying.
Everybody likes it when you shake it, Otis. Do it.
I ain't gonna shake it if they're not partying.
No, but they look particularly sad. The point of a birth is to bring light and happiness into people's lives, right?
Yes.
That is true.
And you have the, how do they name it, mad skills to make them party.
I do have what they call the mad skills with a Z.
Definitely with a Z.
With a Z, Otis.
Exactly.
Right. So I'm going to pull out the card, my flute, and I'm going to start kind of playing a little tune as we approach performance.
Oh, yeah, roll performance for me.
Oh.
Ooh, that's not good. That's 12.
Ooh, all right. So while he's performing and playing his flute, what are the two of you doing? Are you hiding in the back? Are you attempting to be unnoticed? What are you doing?
That's a good question. I think Surnia would kind of stand next to him and awkwardly dance.
What about Grimette?
I will do the same on the other side of him, but I'm on fire.
Okay, good. The people at the fire eye you just angrily and suspiciously, and a few of them reach for weapons. They don't draw them, but they're just very like who the fuck are these people and what the fuck do they want? And this wagon door opens and out steps this lean, scarred man who's in his late 50s, mid 60s.
Okay.
And followed behind him is this dour-looking woman who, she has gray hair, and she's also about the same age, and she just looks angry and has a pinched face. And behind them is another man who's in his... looks like he's in his 50s. He honestly looks like a little, like almost as old as the other two. And this third man steps forward, and he walks past them and comes up to you, and he's
Stop
like,
dancing.
What are you doing, and what do you want?
Oh, hello, friends. We were sent by the... It was the...
Elias and his
Bagarovs?
tribe.
Yes, we are friends of the Bagarovs, and we've come
Their
to
dogs are real nice.
meet with your wonderful family because Donnie has a gift for young Leela.
Leela's not here. She is gone.
Oh, do you mind if I then put this? Where is she? Will she be back soon? We can wait.
It is doubtful. She was gone this morning.
Oh.
Her
Do you
wagon
mind
was
if we
left
put this
open.
letter and gift in her Vardo?
Toilo.
I do not care what you do. Her Vardo may be left here when we move on.
Oh, okay.
What has happened to her?
The nearest we can tell, Hanze came into the camp and took her.
When he says Hanze, I kind of spit at the ground and I go, Mortu.
That is gross. There's no need to spit on the floor.
That's nasty.
He looks at you, Otus, and behind this like dour, blunt expression is kind of this look of, all right, he kind of knows what he's talking about.
Would you like us to go get Leela?
The tracks are not hard to follow, but it goes through open forest. It is dangerous out there.
I'm a rather simple person, so you are going to have to explain this slowly to me. How is she related to you?
She is one of the family.
Well, yes, I mean, is she your kid? Is she your sister's kid? Is she your brother's kid? You understand? Is she your cousin?
He looks back at the other two older people, and he's just like, she's part of the family.
Okay, yes, so she is family, and the distinctions do not matter. And you're telling me someone came and kidnapped her in the night, and you don't seem... how do I put this? Too darn pressed to go get her back.
Life in Barovia is hard enough.
Yeah.
It's
you don't love
dangerous
her
for
very
people.
much, do you?
No,
you
Leela
don't.
was a great woman. She was gifted with the sight.
Talking
You
about
say-
Leela like she's
She's
dead.
dead.
You wander off in Barovia, you are dead.
Okay,
But you
hold
said
on.
that she was kidnapped, not
Yeah.
wandered off.
She was kidnapped by the Mortu. Of course, she's probably
I
dead.
would like to insight this guy.
Go ahead.
This was
Yeah.
a lot like she's dead. It's like you only say that if you know she's dead. Fuck this guy.
Go ahead.
I think we should just rescue her and take her back. Just like don't
Right,
even
but we
bother.
could
19.
put the note in her Vardu and look at her Vardu with their permission, basically.
I mean, he gave you permission to go
Yeah.
into Vardu all you want. You inside him, and you can tell he's just assuming she's dead. Going away and like
it's just assumption.
not being near a group of people in Barovia pretty much guarantees you're dead. You're done.
That is a fair assessment.
Although
Okay.
to be on, actually you get that, and then you also get a little bit like maybe she's just dead to him as well.
Have you timed her immortal already?
If she went off with Remortu willingly, she is cursed.
Why do you assume it is?
But you'll be able to tell if it was willingly when we bring her back.
I do not assume it was willingly, but he has been following us like a dog, bothering and giving gifts. It's disgusting. But,
How dare he give a gift? What a dick.
and then, well, he is a dead man. Dead people should not give gifts.
No, they should not. That would be quite weird. Have you noticed?
Well, this gift is from a very, very live man.
Not a Mortu.
Not a Mortu. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in there, and then we're going to go follow her tracks. So
do as you will. And he turns back around to the other two older people and pretty much just dismisses you.
Yep. All right. I just walk over. Wait.
What I think
and I kind
we
of
should
tug
do?
at the guy's like his coat. Which one was her Vardu?
He points at points at one over there in the like far side of the circle from where you're at.
Ah, thanks. And I kind of waddle over there, like with my stout little, like tiny little legs.
Gonna say, sir. I know you don't have distinctions. Is her mom alive?
Of course.
Yes. Which one is she, or did you forget?
He points to a random. This is just another Vistani lady in the camp.
Is that really her mom? The one she came out of that woman's vagina, sir.
Yes, that is a way to describe birth.
Mother. That is what it. Well, it's a mother's come in all shape. This is one definition of a mother.
You're saying, did that woman birth Leela? And yes, that woman birthed Leela.
You're very sure, because you don't seem to know how you're related to Leela, so you can understand how I would be.
She is the woman who birthed Leela. Yes, I am very sure.
Okay, we would like to speak with her. Obviously, in her time of grief, since she thinks her daughter's dead. But I'm going to see what Otus is doing. Thank you for that information.
You're very welcome, I suppose.
Does anybody else get like, I don't know, the Wiggins being in this place with these people? Perhaps we should just look in her place, go find the girl, and just take a girl back to, her loved one, Donnie. Just like go past all of this, like bringing her back here thing. I don't think this is very good for her. This place is not nice.
She should be here either.
No.
I mean, if I lost my Otus, I would go through all the 7 hells to get him back. He's only my
There's
cousin.
9. There's 9 of them.
There's 9? Well,
So wait, you're gonna leave me on the last 2?
Those are the hardest ones.
Well, that is perhaps you're asking a little bit too much. You're asking too much, in fact. But I think this is what we should do. We should just leave these people for the dust. They do not seem very nice people, and I would not want to leave her if they're not even going to go find her.
yeah.
Screw these people. Let's go find out what we can from her tent with wheels, and then we shall continue on. Go find her. And then obviously deal with Hans however we have to.
Yeah, we should do that. Once we do that, though, before we leave, I want to talk to her mom. I want to get an idea what's really going on here.
I love how concerned you all are. It makes me so happy. So yeah, you wander over to the Vardo, and the door is open. And would you like to? The interior is very dark. Would you like to step inside?
Yeah,
You have to be very... I'll put my arm in front of it. You have to be very careful. Last time I went to one of these things, it did not end well for me. It was covered in blood. I saw a very weird vision. Just prepare yourself in case something bad happens.
I prepare myself by pulling up a card.
I love it. Do any of you have dark vision?
I think I do. I am a gnome.
Hobbits have dark vision? Or,
You do not.
Halflings do not.
Halflings. Damn.
But I'm pretty sure that I do. In fact, I cannot be sure because, like an idiot, I do not write this shit on my character sheet.
Gnomes usually do.
Gnomes do have dark vision.
Okay, I can see in the dark.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to use a cantrip and produce some flame.
I am on fire.
That's true. Maybe you should put the fire out for now so we don't burn her
Is it like dark because there's like the shutters are closed, or?
Are you stepping into the wagon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just behind him, so I cast some
All
sort
right,
of
so
bizarre
you
lights.
get some dim light. Okay. So the inside of this wagon smells of herbs and various trying to think of
spices.
it.
7 of them, in fact. Maybe 11.
Sure, yeah. Herbs and
Smells
spices.
like 11 herbs and spices.
There's like 11 herbs and spices in here. It's got that like musty, like kind of like apothecary smell. You know, there's like something in the air. It's like
incense.
yeah, you know. There's bundles of herbs hanging from the roof of the Vardo, and there are thick scarves tacked over the windows that keep out the light.
Oh, well, I gotta go over and just rip one down to let light in.
Now you get so much more light, and you could tell that it is Exactly.
Oh my god, the sun's still really loud,
The
guys.
sun is still really loud. There are herbs, like I said, hanging from the ceiling. There's a bed. There are various fortune-telling things laying around. There are books, various items that let's say a seer would use.
Okay.
Kind of paint that picture of the inside of this Vardo.
Can I look around for any type of like clue or whatever about like where she may have been going, like a diary or something?
I was going to ask to do the same. Yeah.
Yeah, give me perception checks.
Could it be
I would-
investigation? Actually, no. Fuck that. I don't have.
You can give me investigation. That also
No, I don't.
works.
I changed my mind because I am not skilled in that at all.
That'll be a 15 perception.
11.
I love it. Okay,
Mine's
so
also an 11.
what you get as you dig around for your perception, you're digging around through various things and kind of you're trying not to be too invasive because what if she is alive and then you just look like a rude asshole digging through her stuff? You notice in the air there's a smell that, along with all the herbs and spices, it's very distinct, and you're like, what is that?
Wasn't me.
Can I do a nature check to see if I know that smell?
You can do a nature check, and I'll let you do that before I continue.
All right. God.
He was
I'm
gonna
trying
give
to
it to us
roll
till you
it.
said it.
Oh, it's a 12. I've been rolling really badly lately.
It's okay.
Fucking roll 20.
But Otus, you know, that's the smell of decaying flesh.
Oh, that's no bueno.
That's just hanging right at the edge, like right underneath all the other smells, is the smell of decaying flesh.
I'm guessing these herbs are to kind of like mask it, and it's not doing quite the job that she thinks it's doing.
It's always possible. It's always possible. With your nature check, you didn't actually. You identify some of the herbs. You're like, oh, that's mother's wart. That's a thing.
It's 40 spice.
Yep.
It is here.
That's Old Spice over there, and that's that's
Oh,
Axe.
nice.
That's the Axe flower.
So it basically smells like a teenage boy's bedroom.
Yeah, it does. It's not a good smell. It went from being very serious to being.
Here's the crusty sock drawer. We're just gonna leave that be.
don't touch anything in there.
Yep. Nope. Oh, hey, look, the magical weapon under the crusty socks that can stay there.
Nope. Oh, it's a weapon that will kill anything instantly. Don't care. Don't want to touch it.
Nope.
Do you want to look around for anything else? Give me what you are using to roll and hunt for whatever you might want to find.
Have you told us that you can smell dead flesh?
Yeah, I would have said, hey, got it. It stank like dead people in here.
Perhaps we can look under the bed, or maybe there is something in the cupboard somewhere.
Something under a floorboard, like a hidden, like you pop it and it pops up, and then I guess we'll find flesh.
Okay. I start like bouncing across this floor to try and find a loose floorboard.
Give me an investigation check.
Fuck yeah!
I
No
think that's an athletic
perception,
check.
my friend. I mean, could
It,
I argue acrobatics, Drew? I am jumping.
all right,
Gotta be
I will
honest.
let you argue acrobatics. I won't guarantee that you find anything.
Oh damn it! Come on, Drew. Come on, man. All right, I have an investigation of 19.
Hey, you find some stuff, which I will tell you the stuff is, obviously.
I found some stuff. I am not sure what it is right now. Give me a moment.
So you're bouncing across the floorboards of this Vardo, and you're going one at a time. Like, this is your investigation was to like make sure you hit every floorboard far enough away from the joints so you know it would bounce if there was something underneath it. None of them are loose, but when you get to the end, you do, as you turn around, you trip over your own foot and fall, and they're like in this built-in like shelf thing that has little drawers. You grab one and pull, and it falls out, and out spill a bunch of like letters. Oh my god, all these letters! Look at them. And you look at them, and one of them, they're clearly love letters from Hansi. Oh my god, this man wouldn't stop writing.
That's not.
Hey, Serena, you want to produce that flame?
Are they? No, we are not. We are not setting fire to this. Have these letters been read? Or
Yeah,
just
they've clearly been handled and read. In fact, as you dig through them, one of them has been folded back to leave just this sentence. I would give anything for you, Leela, even my life.
Maybe you should give this to Donnie. This is some really good stuff in here.
Yeah.
You say I pulled the drawer out.
Mhm.
Is there anything below the drawer?
No, it's a solid piece of wood below the drawer.
All right, because I'm a little bit smaller. Oh, God.
I'm super small. I'm the smallest. Is there? Do I find out where this weird smell is coming from? Like at all? Is it just a letter box dropping the letters?
It's just in the air. It's pervading the air.
So I'm gonna
Or at
try to
least
like.
you can't find anywhere where it's coming from.
So because I'm like a halfling, like half the size of a human, I'm gonna go walk and stand on top of the bed and try to like beautiful mind this, like as if I were from her height and perspective, where like I'm just like perceiving the room and like wisps of like people like flashing, like, all right, where was she? Was she in this drawer? Was she over here? When did she lay down? When did she tack up the sweaters, the scarves?
I
Okay.
just want to start ransacking the place, but I guess we'll do your way first.
Before you
If he
destroy
fails, we'll
it.
ransack it.
Okay, give me a perception roll for your beautiful mind moment.
17.
Cool. So you climb up on the bed, and you're standing there, and you're imagining, and in your head, you see her come into the room, and you see her shut the door and tack up all these scarves, and oh, she's sitting down at the small table, and what's she doing? Oh, she looks to be having. She has a small pot, and she's stirring something in it. Oh, is it some sort of ritual? No, it's oatmeal. It's just oatmeal. Okay, well, that's not useful. And you move on. You're like, okay, what's over here? And you see her go to the drawer and pull it out. And you see her just shoving these love letters in there. And she stops. She reads one. Oh, it's that one that says, "I would give anything for you, Leela, even my life." And she pauses for a moment, and then shakes her head and she's like, and slams the drawer shut. And as you're spinning around to look around this very small wagon, the bed shifts under you very oddly.
Oh.
And you're like, what the fuck was that?
Called it.
And you jump down and pull the sheets back, and you don't find a mattress or a pallet. You find a box of fresh turned earth.
What?
No.
Just sitting there.
Is she trying to grow vegetables in here? Because, well, let me tell you, you need a lot more light for that.
Unless she's trying to grow mushrooms.
Unless she's some sort of vampire.
No, don't say the V word.
Don't say the V word.
That is actually.
I'm
thought
gonna
you
go
said
walk
D
on the
word, I'm
side
like,
of the bardo and just knock on it and be
something.
like, knock on wood.
So, is there anything in here I can
Wait,
poke?
do I smell... Wait, no, she wouldn't have garlic if she were a vampire.
Do you want to roll just to see what's going on? I'll
Yeah,
let you
because
roll.
like earth,
Yes.
no light, herbs.
Cernia wants to poke the dirt with something. Like,
Your finger or a stick? Your dagger?
Stick.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and poke the dirt. You, actually,
find a broom in the corner.
you poke the dirt with the broom, and you drive it into the dirt, and there's nothing in there. You kind of poke several spots, and you're like, no, it's fine. There's no dirt in there, or there's nothing hiding in the dirt. We got a blood mobile out here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're coming for the vampire now that
Oh,
you said
the
it.
police are coming!
Van Helsing's, or whatever something.
But that's okay. They're on the wrong continent to get me.
So yeah, you poke the dirt with the broom and jab it in there, and there's nothing hiding in it. It's literally just a bed frame that's filled with dirt.
This is
I'm-
pretty peculiar.
So you're gonna roll to see if you identify anything. Go for it.
I would like to too. I don't
Go
know what
for
I'm
it.
rolling.
Yeah, what are we rolling?
You tell me how you're looking for something and justify your roll.
Hey, Surnia, can I see that broom?
Yeah.
I'm gonna break the broom into like two little wooden sticks that are sharp and pointy, and then I'm gonna tape them, or not tape them. I'm gonna tie them with like rope around my neck, pointing both ways, just in case.
I thought you didn't want to mess up her stuff while you broke that broom.
She said the V word.
I think the only thing I can really argue is perception, but I want to argue performance. I just don't know how.
You just don't know how you would argue performance.
I want to.
Oh, come on.
Okay, all right,
Why?
let's give this a shot. Come on, Drew. I think it should be a performance because she's aware of vampires. So I think having seen the beautiful mind moment, she's going to go through the process of pretending to be a vampire from the moment she walks in to laying on the dirt or in the dirt, wandering around, like putting the things up on the wall and just like going through, making sure that her breakfast doesn't have like in this oatmeal beautiful mind moment any like she's going to method act from the moment getting in and getting out and like pretending to like bite one of the other two. I think it should be performance.
Okay, and what are you searching for at this moment? Just anything?
Anything that would shout vampire to her, other than the dirt and the thing on the windows.
Okay,
So you're around, like...
you're gonna pretend to be a vampire just to see if you can act out inside this Vardo to see if there's something that goes, yes, definitely vampire.
Like if pretending to bite one of the others means that falling to the ground, I see like a pile of blood on the ground and like don't have running water here written down. Like I don't know anything she may stumble across in this performance of being a vampire.
Yeah, go for it. You
This is the dumbest roll ever.
Performance.
24.
So you go back to the entrance of the Vardo. And you get yourself in the mindset of a vampire. Oh, I am
a vampire.
Yes, I have fangs. I will bite things and drink their blood. And you start going through this wagon. You pull the door shut and you sit at the table and you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I can't eat human food anymore. So you get up and you wander around the Vardo, pacing because you need blood. You need fresh, living blood. And you lay down in the bed and you burrow kind of into the dirt just a little bit using your shoulders. And you get the sense of, this is disgusting. There was possibly a vampire in here. That's fine. And then you get up and you wander around some more. And, I mean, the wagon's maybe, 10 feet wide total. And most of it's taken up by built-in furniture. So you don't find anything in there.
Except... Here you go. I'm going to do you a solid as the DM and decide that Surnia believes she has become a vampire and is now terrified because your performance roll was very good.
All right, there you go.
Someone recognizes my incredible acting talents.
No, it was amazing. It just didn't give you any clues.
I'm just like, maybe I run across something where water should be running and I find it doesn't because that's where I go to.
I mean, you're in a fantasy medieval wagon. There's no running water.
Hey,
we have magic, yo.
She could have one of those. She could have had like a drum on the... Never mind.
Okay, yeah, like a camp shower.
Camp shower's gone. That's why it actually stinks so bad. Some people just have the kind of BO that smells like a dead body.
Maybe I performance where I left the bodies of the thing I ate recently. I don't know, Drew.
Oh.
You let me roll this.
Surnia's gonna go, Otus, she's bad, she's dying, she's the V word. Oh no, Otus, we gotta.
I'm fine. Look at my deck. I'm fine. I got this.
I'm not the vampire. I promise. I'm sorry. I was in the moment. I was method acting. I was trying to see if I could maybe stumble across.
Don't do method.
Exactly what a vampire would say. And Surnia's gonna rip one of the stakes off of Otus.
I am not a vampire. I could cast light. I am covered. I am literally light. This would hurt me if I was a vampire.
You could be one of them newfangled flaming vampires.
Surnia, I think she's okay. I think.
I am not a newfangled. I have not changed since the moment you lied to me. I am okay with running water. I melt ice to literally make running water.
That
I am okay.
Smells real bad. You don't know what kind of microorganisms is in there.
Oh, it is okay. You see, I'm covered in flames. I automatically make everything sterile around me.
Vampire amoebas.
It is okay. I have burnt them from my body. It is not a concern. Okay, well, I think the V word.
I
am convinced. It is either her or it is this handsy person that she may be meeting with. Perhaps.
I think Hanzo's dead.
He did give her life. His life.
Honestly, I think perhaps if we find her, we will find a dead Hanzo. Perhaps a more raisin-esque Hanzo right next to her.
We should be prepared. If we see that she is the V word, we should run because I don't have anything to take down a vampire.
I've got my neck
I've
protected. I'm
got
fine.
this. The steak.
And I go to tap one side, and I realize Surnia took one of my steaks. And I'm like, I'm naked.
I don't look. She might not be. Statistically speaking, she is definitely the V word.
It is either her or Handy, one of the two.
But I don't want to tell these mean people.
Well, we should probably do this while there's still a loud sun out right now.
Actually, that is a very good idea. We should go now. Either way, we are not bringing her back here. She's either going to, we are going to, like, you know, stake her or whatever it is we're supposed to do. I'm not really sure. I think most things are useless without their head, so perhaps we could try that. We are not bringing her back here either, or she is truly a victim, and we have to take her back to Elias and his people.
I do love Cernia's idea of that she just doesn't want to tell the mean people. That's it. Just, I don't want to tell the mean people what happened. Okay, so you've all
But they're in
decided.
league with these really horrible elves that we have been talking to.
She could be a nice V word. I mean, I don't want to bring her back here, even if she is undead.
So we are trying to be non-judgmental of her life decisions.
You know, I've seen Otus do some real dumb things in my life, and I still love him very much. He's like my brother. So we're gonna be non-judgmental.
You're just gonna see what happens with a vampire.
Yeah.
The V word, yeah.
The V
Yeah,
word.
the V word.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So
We will just see what happens.
I
Okay.
do want to talk to her mom, though. Went through all that awkward trouble explaining motherhood. Trying to
I do not. We should definitely do that. Let's go. Come on.
All right. So
And I will open the door.
you step out of the Vardo and the Muslaverics. There's an R in there. Muslavix. There we go. No, there's no R. They're still sitting around, shining shields and fixing wheels and just doing menial, like, crafting tasks, basically. It looks like the main town in an MMO. And you, Surnia, lead the way to this woman who's sitting there, and she is doing something fiddly with some little metal rings, but you're not entirely sure what she's doing. She looks up at you.
Excuse me. Those are some fancy rings you got there.
Hello, and thank you. They will eventually be a bracelet of sorts.
Oh, that's lovely.
Are you do you make jewelry?
We do everything here. We craft. We are crafters.
Could you perhaps craft me 2 rings?
We could if you could pay.
We could pay with the return of your daughter.
Shh, no. What are you doing?
Or do you think you can?
She's disappeared. I mean,
You
just
think
place
you
it-
could find Leela?
Of course we are. You do not. We are the 3 owls, right? Is that what we are?
3 owls, yeah.
We're 3 owls.
In a
Yes.
trench coat. That part's important.
You seem a little confused about who you are, but I don't know what that name is supposed to mean either.
We perform.
We're very persuasive.
Can you show me how you perform?
Oh, just do the thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
do the thing.
All right. And I start playing the little, like, start tune. And then I gesture for the other 2 to, like, hop into the trench coat.
Yes, we hop into the trench coat.
I
And I
set our
say-
trench coat on fire. Not like
Welcome,
I'm going to
welcome,
set it on
welcome to
fire,
the-
fire, just her kind of fire.
To the show of the 3 owls, where our heart is warm and our show is spectacular. And then I do, like, a little, like, jump and spin, tumble, and land in front and bow. And I say, I am Otus, ringmaster of the 3 owls. And then we have our wonderful mistress of the critters. And I point to Surnia.
And I jump off. I guess I'm the base of this trench coat. I turn into a badger.
Okay.
And on top of the badger, I stand like surfing style, and I start juggling with firebolts.
This is very impressive, but I do not see how it will find my daughter.
Well, yeah, we're good performers, but the people also like to come with us and run away to the circus. So we'll get her to run away from Hanzai, and then we'll bring her back here.
The badger shakes its head.
Do you think that she went willingly with the Mortu?
No, I think that she was kidnapped by the Mortu. She probably went to go tell him to go away and leave her alone, and he was like, no, you're not going back there anymore, you're staying with me. And she's being held against her will.
Okay.
Because otherwise, then she'd be a Mortu. And I spit. And we don't want that.
That is really gross. I think I have to say this again. Spitting on the ground is not very nice.
She would indeed be a Mortu. And she also spits.
I like scritch the badger's ears. just so it's like, this is a particularly disgusting place. Perhaps we should just leave.
The Surnia is just gonna like kind of forget the objective for a little while.
Yes,
She's a badger, and she's like, oh.
Ears
And then she like snaps out of it, and she kind of like pops back into Surnia, and then the whole pyramid collapses because she was the base.
What?
Are you were her mother, right? Will have been?
If she is alive, then yes, I am her mother.
I'm a level with you. Was she acting strangely lately? Like in a stinky way.
Think how to handle this for a second. Hold on.
Yes. Game 2. Breaking of Drew 2. Players 2, Drew 0.
Roll a charisma check.
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay, no, because I had a choice and I decided she had a little more charisma because she hangs out with Otus.
I've taught her how to talk to people a little bit, to not make a fool of herself completely.
Bit, yeah.
Oh, that's an 18!
Nice.
Hey.
Love
We
it.
are proud of you.
She
just looks up back at you guys. She's like, huh?
I give 2 thumbs up.
The woman sits there and for a moment and she nods. She has been acting different. A few nights ago, she vanished into the woods. She was gone all night. But she says she was not with Mortu.
And you said she started acting strangely after that?
That was the most peculiar time. She has been very weird since. She stays in her wagon a lot. She won't come out. She does not talk.
When she does come out, if she does come out, usually what time does she come out?
In the morning to have to sit around the breakfast fire.
Is when she'll come out. And is that before the sun comes up?
No, the sun is up.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
What do I know about vampires?
Roll a history.
Shit.
Oh.
Natural 20.
You see Otus hiding behind a bush, like, let me know when they leave.
That is my right, but again, they are on the wrong continent.
You know that vampires can't go into your residence without being asked. They avoid running water. They don't like sunlight. They
don't like sunlight, or they can't
sunlight
be in
hurts
sunlight.
them.
Okay, but they can be in it.
They can for a very limited time.
Okay.
Like, I'm talking about super limited. A stake to the heart would kill them. They don't like garlic or strong-smelling herbs. You know.
Do I know the thing about, like, because I know meta-wise that if you put them under, like, running water, they'll kick the bucket. Do I know that?
Yeah, with a natural 20, you definitely, you know enough, you know that, yeah, running water can kill them.
Cool. I don't remember what the other thing to kill them is. I think when they die, they return back to their resting place as gas. I don't remember everything about it.
Yeah, you know that vampires, if they're killed outside of their resting place, will return to their resting place.
Okay. I'll not share this information just yet because
Okay.
the mother doesn't. I don't want to scare the mum.
That seems fair. You don't want to scare her.
So how long does breakfast normally take? Are we talking like she takes the bowl and then goes back to her tent on wheels, or are we talking she will sit out here and have an extended breakfast?
Kind of a mix. She would go back to her Vardo sometimes. Sometimes she would sit out and speak with Taritza. They would talk of Rani things.
Now the captain here over here, he said that she had the sight.
That yes, my daughter was very gifted in the sight.
Yes, and did she share anything that her visions that she may have seen?
She did not share anything with me, but that does not mean she did not share it with Taritza.
Where is Teresa?
Taritza is over there, and she points back to the three older people and to the very dour and angry-looking woman.
Oh, are you sure that's Teresa?
Yes, that is Taritza. She is the Ruani of her family.
What does that mean? Forgive me, we are outsiders.
She is like a seer. She sees, she guides.
Like your daughter?
Yes, my daughter was not Ruani, but she was gifted. She could have been one.
Okay.
Well, let's talk to Taritza and then follow these tracks while the sun's still out.
We're gonna try to get your daughter back, ma'am, even if she is in one of the 9 hells. Maybe not the last 2.
No, we only go as far as 7, right?
Yeah, 7.
Yes.
I would appreciate the effort, but...
But 2 rings if we come back, right? She does finger guns at her, but doesn't actually shoot her.
If you come back with my daughter, you can have 2 rings.
I am very happy.
Good to know your daughter's worth so much. Okay, let's go talk to this grumpy lady.
All right, so you cross back across the ring of people who are working back to the older group, and the 2 men just glare daggers at you. Like, they clearly want you gone. And the woman looks at you, and she has this just pinched expression. And as you come up, she, Yes, what can I do for you?
We heard that you're the Rouhani. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Rani.
Rouhani. Yes, and that Layla had the sight, correct?
Yes, she had the sight. She was a very gifted seer.
We were just wondering, before we set off on these tracks, did she share any of her visions with you that might be able to aid us in any way? What did she see something coming?
She pauses for a moment and thinks. No, she has not seen anything in a few days that she's told me about.
What about you?
Insight check that.
Go ahead and insight check.
That's another 18.
She has not been told anything through by Leela in several days.
That's pretty selfish of her.
And as you ask if she has seen anything, I have not looked. We've been camped for several days, but I could always look now and see if anything pops out.
That would be most helpful because we want to make sure that this Mortu does not keep
all 3 of
you.
them spit. Just like
really...
as soon as you do it, all of them.
We want to make sure that this Mortu didn't run off with Layla or will bother your camp ever again.
I would very much like to set fire to this spit because it's disgusting. I'm sorry. You got to stop spitting on the ground. This is not right. It's very unsanitary in her head. So she's gonna wave her foot over it and hope the flames will burn out and dissolve or evaporate some of the spit because this is gross.
Yeah, it's just nasty. Yeah, she motions for you to follow, and there was a weird sounding cat over there.
Yeah.
She motions for you to follow her into the Vardo.
I do.
She takes you in, and she sits at this small table that folds down from the wall. And she digs around for a second underneath the bed and comes back with a small leather satchel that she shakes, and it rattles.
Are you about to take drugs?
Maybe.
No, these are
Oh,
not drugs. They are the bones.
All right, okay.
And she shakes them and dumps them out. And she starts to look at them. And she's focused. She's very, very focused on this, and she's not really paying attention to you at all. And then she sees, I see there is a great danger surrounding the reading when I look at Lila. It does not say where it's coming from, but she is in danger, or she knows of danger, or there's danger coming for her. It is not entirely clear.
Is she the danger, or just danger surrounds her?
It just says danger with her. It does not specify. It's very strangely vague.
That is strange.
That is.
But it does say that she's still alive.
That's good.
Is that alive as in she's still breathing, or is it alive as in she is not a mortal?
Oh, she is not mortal.
Oh, so she did not go willingly.
It does not look like she did. According to these bones, she did not go willingly.
That's
Go willingly with Hansi.
Oh, who did she go willingly with?
What?
Does that tell you?
It doesn't tell me that. It's not a book, dear.
No, it is bones. That is true.
bones.
Yeah, they are bones. They're bones of small animals, and small animals know great things from beyond the veil, but they only know so much.
Yeah, no, I've had
thank
that
you for looking.
experience. Short attention spans too.
Very short attention spans.
What now? Sorry, what?
That's exactly what I was going to do. Why? Oh, God, Woody. I'm so glad you got there first.
I beg of you to actually go and find her. If she was dragged away, or even if she left on her own, I would like to know why. I want to know what became of her.
Is there a reason that no one seems to care but you?
If you leave the camp and you leave the safety, most people will assume you're dead. The tracks that they followed a little while ago crossed through very dangerous territory. If she
It
went
is okay. The middle name of everybody in the 3 L's in the trench coat is Danger. We're
Yes.
going to be fine.
Well,
Actually, my middle
yours-
name is Comet, but that's not the point.
my middle name is Very.
Is very?
Yes, his is dangerous and hers is territory.
That's a very interesting middle name you have.
We're working on a song called Highway to the Danger Territory.
Yeah, it's gonna be real good.
Or rather, Trade Route to the Danger Territory. Trade route to the Danger Territory. See, we're still working on it.
We need, yeah.
It is a work in
she
I've been a
progress.
her
little
head
bit busy
to it a little
trying to
bit.
figure
She's
out
like,
this Mortu problem.
She spits
Okay,
with
you-
you.
Spit
But-
in her house. You spit in her house.
I know you think that we have bad social skills, but dude, that is disgusting.
You gotta know your market.
So are you gonna go look for?
Yeah, we're gonna go look for her.
Yes, we're going to go. Sorry.
Okay. She packs up the bones. Just please let me know what happened to her. I care for her like my own daughter.
Well, that's good because I don't think her mother is. Let's go. Thank you, nice lady. You just, at first I was very scared of you, and it turns out you just have RBF, and that's really nothing. Can't really do anything about that.
She cocks her.
We still go.
What is RBF?
We'll get you a
Tell
song.
you when we get
Really
back.
beautiful face,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
which can be very intimidating for people like us.
Yes, that does make sense. Seeing somebody who's very, very beautiful, sometimes it's hard to talk to them.
It's
Yes, you
very
get very, tongue-tied. It's very awkward.
Yes.
Yes.
I look at my drink companion like, oh, safe day.
So yeah, you want to take off after the tracks?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
All right.
Yes,
so
please.
they're not hard to find, and even if you ask anyone, they're like, it went off that way. And they're tracks through the snow.
Yeah, I follow like half a pace behind everyone else, so,
So you
I
don't
don't
melt the
completely
tracks?
obliterate the tracks.
Alright.
But it's going to be blatantly obvious which way we went.
Okay. So the tracks cut out from the camp, and they go through this light pine forest, and it's starting to get thicker and thicker. And underneath the largest and oldest of the pines, the snow hasn't reached. It can't reach it. It piles up in the boughs of the tree, and instead of snow, there are deep pools of shadow, and it's almost as dark as night underneath these trees. But it's not hard to follow the tracks. But as you get further into the forest, more of these big pine trees appear. The tracks start disappearing more often. And underneath the trees, as you walk under them, there are other tracks. Animal tracks, wolf tracks, rat tracks. Just multitudes of creatures have crisscrossed this area. And it's harder and harder to find the ones that you want to follow. And eventually you do lose them. Underneath one of these trees, like underneath a stand of these trees. Give me a tracking roll, survival, nature, or something.
I'm still working on trade route to the danger territory because I rolled a natural. Oh wait, I'm a halfling.
Yeah, I guess we go.
Much better.
Dang.
So that would be survival. Would be a 18 for me.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
7.
I started trying to figure out how I would trade route to the danger territory, but I was like, wait, no, I have time for that later.
I gotta do this.
Focus.
Jules, what did you roll?
16.
16. All right. Grimette doesn't see, but that's because she's in the back. But the two of you lose them for a second, and you're like, oh, there they are. And you continue off after them. And off to the side, you see, kind of pacing you for a minute, is this large white wolf. And it kind of paces along beside you for a moment, and then turns and kind of just vanishes.
Wait! She's gonna yell out in wolf.
In wolf.
She can talk to animals.
She can.
You can blame Xanthars.
Do you want to stop and see if the wolf comes back?
Yeah. Mr. Wolf!
Do the rest of you want to stop with your companion?
Yeah.
I do not want to walk into and might set on fire.
Okay, so you all stop and you call out to this wolf. Eventually it comes back and you can kind of see it looking out at you from underneath a tree.
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Surnia. These two people do not speak wolf, but I do. It's a thing.
It's odd that you speak wolf.
It is odd. But it's kind of nice, isn't it? You get a new person to talk to.
It will be a story to tell my cubs.
Yeah. What is your name?
I am Longstep.
Oh, that's a nice name. You see how small I am. I can't make a very long step. I think I might have a spell sometimes that can. I wonder if you could perhaps tell us something. We are looking for a girl went missing last night.
Yes?
Do you see her go by at all?
No, but the forest smells strange today.
Does it smell like dead people?
The wolf, sniffs the air and then nods, which, by the way, all of you roll perception checks.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Perception is a 13.
Oh, that's a 7.
Ooh.
Damn, come on. Perception. 14.
Well, anyone who got above a 13, you notice that the smell of that weird rotting flesh is also hanging around these tracks. Surnia is a little too busy talking to her new wolf friend. Yes, it smells like decay.
Yes.
Did you happen to see her go by? No, you said you didn't. Do you know, aside from the decay, was it like one decay or maybe two people decay? Was she alone?
He sniffs the air again and he says, I do not know if she was alone, but I do smell multiple things that should not be here.
What else shouldn't be here?
There's you. There's another human that passed through this way.
Did he smell You know what? I bet you know what fear smells like.
Of course.
Did he smell like that?
He sniffs again.
Smells
Nods.
a little bit like urine, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nods. He did not smell. He was afraid.
Unfortunately, that is just confirming a lot of things for us. How about this? You've been real nice, and you didn't try to eat me, which I know I'm very small, so I'm sure that was kind of tempting. But my friend here is also on fire, so I'm sure that was a deterrent. I owe you a favor. I gotta do this thing right now, but you can call it in at a later date if you like. I got magic. I'm not just a small little thing with a weird voice.
I will remember this. If I need a favor, I will find you.
Thank you.
And the wolf turns and disappears into the trees again.
Surnia's gonna turn around and say, so she defo dead, and
Well, the thing is, as far as I know about the V-word, is that they can't spend really any time in sunlight, and if she was having a very long protracted breakfast, then she's probably not a vampire.
yeah, that's the weird thing. I know something's dead. Maybe she's got gangrene. We just thought she might have gangrene.
And perhaps she is turning into a vampire, or perhaps he is a vampire.
Well, he smelled scared.
Or perhaps he is not a vampire then.
Yeah, but it might not be Hanzo. You ever think that? I don't know. I think we just got to keep pushing forward. Also, we may owe a wolf a favor later, but we can worry about that one.
Do you know, that is not the weirdest thing that I owe a favor to. It's just not the weirdest thing that has happened today.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, all right.
Let us carry forth. You go ahead so I do not destroy the
So,
tracks.
off you go, following these tracks further. And another hour goes by, and the tracks are getting harder and harder to follow. And then they vanish because up ahead is this dense, dense thicket of pine trees where no snow has been able to reach the ground, and it is as dark as night underneath them.
I am on fire.
You are on fire, but if you will give me one moment to do
He'll
a thing.
find a way to make you not on fire.
No, I
am
will
on
find a way to
fire?
make you not on fire.
And I can also see in the dark.
That's may help you here in a second. Who knows?
Oh, that is good.
Otis, this is scary. I do not like this.
I also forgot to mention, apparently I can speak with small beasts. I forgot that she put in the information about being a forest gnome.
Yes, then you heard about this
Yeah.
mice. Why didn't they
Surnia,
talk-
we got to talk when we get back home. We got to talk to that travel agent about where she sent us.
Yeah, that's how I did not think.
All
They're like, oh, go visit wonderful Barovia. It's got beautiful snowy
You
mountain
decided-
tops.
So
You decided to visit this place? You people are idiots.
well,
Well,
the fact that you chose to come here.
The travel agent said it was wonderful. I think that they had to meet a quota or something.
We were
perhaps-
sold a bill of goods upon which it has not been delivered.
I would absolutely get money back if I were you. Perhaps if I get a good word in with Elias and he takes me out, perhaps he will take you two out as well and you can get yourself money back.
The dog's gonna get me out.
Oh, you have a plan? I like it. What about you, Otis? Do you have a plan to leave?
Otis is coming with me and the dog.
That yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or I might just party with the Vistani. They know a way out. I'll just keep partying with them until I'm not in here anymore.
I'm sure that we can persuade the people that we know within Elias's group to take me home.
I like that Otis's plan is to drink
Oh.
his way out of
I like that as well. Okay. So this is what
One day I'll wake up and I'll be back in Faerun.
It'll be fine. You won't know how you got there. It doesn't matter. So you're approaching. You're currently standing outside this thicket of trees, and how do you want to do? You want to walk in? You're following the tracks. What are you doing? You have to
I would
find
like-
the tracks, obviously.
To open my eyes and have a look.
Then give
Because
me a perception check.
perception. Cool. Because I like a smart person. Train your perception. For a
Perception
22.
18.
Ooh, nice.
I guess I could do a perception check, even though it probably won't go well. All right.
Let's just see.
Okay, that's a 19. That's not so bad.
Nice. You all are standing there debating about this tree and how you came here through a travel agency and how your many plans to escape. And you're watching these trees, and you see one of the trunks shift a little bit, and you're like, hmm? And then you watch it, and you're like, oh, that's not a trunk. There's a thing standing just behind one of the trunks, and when it shifted its weight, it made the trunk look deformed for a second.
Is it ants?
It's not ants. It's much larger than an ant.
I wave my hand.
Oh,
Hello.
ant. No, it's not an ant.
Hello. I just wave.
You wave?
Hello. Yeah. Why not?
The thing shifts again, and then goes behind the tree.
Do not be scared. We are not dangerous. I mean, I am on fire, but we are barely 3 and a bit feet tall. We are just nothing more than performers. Hello.
We know you're there. We have object permanence.
Do you? Do you really? Tell me more about this object permanence.
It develops when you're a child. For a while, you don't have it. That's why Peekaboo is such a great game. And then Peekaboo becomes boring because you know that mom has not. Because it's probably also pretty terrifying to imagine your mother just disappear.
Probably.
That would be terrifying, I have to say. Let's not... See, you please don't terrify us. We are not actually children. We may be small, but we are fully formed adults.
We are 3 owls in a tree.
As I'm like pulling the hands. Oh, right, we are adults.
Yes,
As I hide the fact that I was about to do peekaboo with this thing.
Do the thing you do with the flute. Make them like it.
You're yelling at this thing, and then you see another thing shift in the trees.
Oh, there's more of them. Hello.
And another thing. And then all of a sudden, 3 ghastly creatures
Oh no.
run out of these woods at you. And roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the idea of you just screaming at it.
I'm not screaming. We are saying hello. There's no screaming.
It's worked well for us so far.
Honestly, yeah. I flagged down a bear and a wolf and some dogs.
think we are going to make these 3 our best friends. So we're going to be 3 owls in a trench coat plus 3 creatures.
Yes. My initiative is a plus. It's dexterity that's your initiative, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you have the alert feat.
Well, that's
Oh, what did you get?
Yeah, mine's not good either.
That's
Too busy playing peekaboo.
Don't forget you have jack of all trades.
I know. It's still not very good.
no, there was nothing going to say that roll.
I have the more purple, more better sheet, so it auto does all the math for me.
Oh, God. Jules, what did you get?
It's a 4.
Oh, good. Also, what's your AC?
If I've got my shield, it's a 14. If I cast the thing I want to cast, it gets a little better. I was going to cast some bark skin on myself, but it's going to take a while.
Otus, what did you get?
I got a 7.
Oh, good. And what is your AC?
A 14, because I'm a bard.
Beautiful. And Grimette?
18.
Ooh, nice. And what is your AC?
18.
You got an 18 for initiative and an 18 AC?
No, my AC is 10.
All right.
I was really excited for
I didn't imagine that you actually had an 18 as a...
I was like, she literally is a cannonball. She's made of metal.
It's like, fuck you.
I am a sorcerer. I am not proficient in heavy, I'm afraid. I am currently just wearing my heart on my sleeve is the only thing I have in the form of armor right now.
We didn't think this through.
Oh, my.
No, we did. We're trying to make friends just because they are attacking us.
So these 3 things come out, and 2 of them immediately take the lead, and they have this pale green rotting skin and torn clothing, and their mouths kind of hang open, and their teeth are these sharp, broken bits. They look like they're gonna just fuck you up with their awful mouths. Weird way to say that. I'm just gonna move on.
I'm just saying I am taken.
Anyway, they close the distance to you.
Hello.
And they swipe at you. One of them closes the distance to Grim because she was the loudest, right?
I am always the loudest, let's be honest.
They're just coming at you and they swipe at you. Oh, my.
They can certainly try.
So, how does a 21 do? I know what it does. It definitely beats your armor class. Because
I
have,
have a thing called super duper shields. Lets me add a +20 to my AC.
Yeah, we all want super duper shield. It's the best spell in the whole game. And they do. Oh no, sorry, it was a 23. I was looking at the wrong thing. But this one does. It's not terrible. They do 7 damage to you as they rake their claws across you. And
Didn't you say earlier you only had 14 HP?
I only have 14 HP.
So 7 is actually a lot.
Oh!
And I need you to
apologize for peeking me.
I need you to make a con save.
Oh, I am very good at those. That's a lie, I'm not. That was a 14.
Nice. Okay, you're fine. It hurts because you have this scratch across your chest, but you're okay. Now you're on fire. I will let you roll a d4 fire damage for it touching you.
You do know, like, it's just flavor text of me being on
I know,
fire,
but
right?
I'm gonna let it be a thing. Don't argue with me.
I won't. I just thought
means
maybe
that he's
You're
gonna kill
halfway
us.
to dead.
So-
Don't.
So
do I? Okay, all right.
I will
At
let
the
you.
moment-
I will
at
let
the
you add
moment
the
it's-
bonus of your Phoenix Soul Sorcerer.
Yeah, but I don't have that active right now, so it's just a 3.
Yes,
Oh,
you
okay.
do. Shut up.
No, I don't.
Well,
No, it's
she,
just right now.
she admitted it. She admitted it to my face. The second one is gonna approach Surnia as the second loudest person in the group. Sorry, Surnia. And it's gonna attack you with its claws.
Ow.
Oh no, it beats your AC. And it's gonna do 7 damage.
Okay. That's fine. At least I have 18 hit points and not 14. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be bad. Cool. But now it's Grim's turn. Because the other one doesn't get its initiative yet. So, Grim,
Okay.
please do a thing.
Ow.
Okay. I need to ask a very important question.
Yes.
So I have meta magic, right? And I can do this twin spell stuff, right?
Yep.
Can I use twin spell, in your opinion, upon Scorching Ray? Because it can target a single target.
Yeah, it can target. So, are you asking if you can hit 2 of them with 3 bolts apiece?
Yes.
For the sake of this, I'm going to allow it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't
right.
think it's going to help you too much in what's happening tonight, but I'm going to allow it.
I think you're wrong. As a bonus action, the first thing I'm going to do is, you know, all this like freaky ass fire I have on me right now, it gets super freaky and super dark. So it becomes like dark reds and dark blacks, and it's not a pretty sight. And I want to say for flavor text, maybe I'd float like half an inch off the ground because that's just cool.
Go for it.
I am covered in flame. Like I'm the human, the 5.5 feet of just flaming inferno.
Yep.
Tininess. And I'm going to use my meta magic to twin spell Scorching Ray. So the one that hit me is the one that's going to take the first set of the blasts.
All right.
I don't remember how to do it. I don't know if I have to roll attacks or something. I don't really remember.
Scorching Ray, I think, is an attack roll, but I can double.
Okay. So the first bolt, which comes from her little finger on her left hand, was a natural 20. So
yeah,
that's
ranged attack spell for each ray. So
yeah, that's right. So it's a natural 20. So I rolled 10 damage plus 4 for being on fire. So that's 14 fire damage.
Okay. All right. 1 second.
All right. That's the left one.
14 for being on fire. I'm gonna sing it.
I am on fire.
Cool.
All right.
You blow a hole, melt a hole in its chest. All right.
All right. So the second scorching ray from her left hand comes from her thumb. And that will be a god damn it, this could take forever. A 25 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 11 fire damage in total.
Okay. The second one, you just melt its. You blow its head off. No, the first one you blow its head off.
Oh, it's dead. It's dead. Dead.
The first one is dead.
Okay. I'm going to use the third one on that to attack the other one that's near Surnia.
I'm not gonna let you use 4 on the other one. You can use 3.
Okay, the other one just like scorches through the chest of the one that I've already killed.
Yeah, there you
Because
go.
I'm not going to waste fire. I mean, come on.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay, so on her right hand from her little finger is an 18
That hits.
for 7 fire damage, though.
Okay.
From her thumb, she has a 21 to hit
That hits.
for 11 fire damage.
You are just rolling real well. All right, that hits. What's your third one?
The third one comes naturally from her middle finger because it's the only one left.
Of
For
course.
24 versus its armor class.
You hit.
For 9 fire damage.
Cool. You just destroy the second one too. And whew, that was pure luck on your end. Fast thinking.
I do like the finger guns at the two that are dead, and I turn around and look at my companions with my arms out like, come on. I'm done.
But now the third one goes, and it sees what horrible thing you did, and it's going for you again.
Okay, if it comes within 5 feet of me, it takes 4 fire damage.
That's fine. It's going to take that 4 fire damage. I'm going to just say it does that. I need to double check a thing on it. I wrote it down, but I want to make sure I do it correctly to ruin your life. And also, just so I know, how close together are all of you? I assumed you were all in a bunch since you were talking to each other.
Probably, like, I would say within 5 to 10 feet of each other.
Okay.
10 feet. You want to be within 10 feet of me, not 5.
All right, within 10. Yeah, by now I would have learned about the fire thing. So I'd be 5 feet to Surnia, 10 feet from Grimette.
Just like, yeah, so it runs at you, and it rolls, and it's gonna hit you with a 14.
Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna cutting words.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
Let me see. What am I at with? I think I'm a D6 right now. Bardic Inspiration. D6. All right. Take 2 off of that roll. Does it hit you?
It's a 12, so yep. Still hits her 10.
Damn.
All right, so
right, you're only at 10. Shit. Okay. I
it
tried.
hits you. And this one is gonna do 10 damage
Who's this against?
against you.
Oh, me.
Mhm.
Did it hit me with a melee attack?
It did.
Can it take another 4 fire
I'll let
damage?
it take another 4 fire damage. Yeah.
Okay, I explode and pass out.
Cool.
She's gone. I'm unconscious.
So roll me a d20.
Oh man.
Did I take? Yes, I did take Healing Word.
3. I'm about to turn into a vampire, guys. This is going to be great.
When it attacks you, it's swinging down, and its claw digs deep into your thigh muscle. Like real bad. You're passed out, so you don't know what's going on. But Otus and Surnia, you see this, and her thigh is fucked. Oh my god, no. You make a medicine check.
If the medicine check is to see whether my leg is there or not, that may be obvious.
No. It's not to see if it's there or not.
I'm never going to walk again.
Is it one of us making the medicine?
Oh, both of you, Otus and
Okay.
Surnia.
I'm unconscious.
11.
Okay, Surnia? You have a face of oh no.
That's an 8.
Okay. I'm going to say both of you, because you've been in a circus, I'm going to say it was super easy for you to notice this. Her leg it's useless. If she stands up, she's going to be hobbling around. It's bad. It's really, really bad. And that's...
Did you learn any healing spells today?
I did. I remember. We've had many accidents in the circus. I'm well prepared in telling people to just shake it off. The show must go on.
So
Grab
that
a sponge, walk it off.
I did not. I did not.
you did not learn any spells.
I've got really cool things that let me do things with plants.
Yes. Oh, well, it
I
finishes
just
its
got
turn.
so sick of healing in my other life. I just wanted to hit things with thorns. Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Well, it finishes its turn by destroying Grimette's leg. It's now Cernia's turn.
Wait, I thought I was faster than Surnia.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did get it.
yep, sorry. My cards got out of order. It's Otus's turn.
Okay. First, I'm going to be like, Grimette, shake it off as I start playing Picard. And then I play a little tune for Healing Word, which would be 4 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 3. You're going to get 7 points back.
I think you can add Jack of all trades to that because it's technically a ability check for Healing Word and.
No, Healing Word's a spell.
Yeah, there are some spells where you can add Jack of all trades to the result.
Let me take a look here. Maybe different.
I can't remember if it's Healing Word or Cure Wounds.
Let's pretend it's healing word. Why not both?
I can't remember if it's this.
It just says I can add half my proficiency bonus to any ability check that doesn't already include it. That might be an older edition, maybe.
So if you add your ability to it, which I think in this case is your charisma, and
Yeah.
there's no modifiers on it, you can add Jack of all trades. It's why you can add it to things like your initiative.
If I'll allow it, then.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
Pretty sure
then
that-
half my
that works.
proficiency bonus will be
What?
another 1 point.
Why
So
are you
8 total.
arguing against this?
okay. So how many points was that total?
8.
8. Wonderful.
And then as a bonus, so that was a bonus action,
Yep.
and then as my action, I keep playing Picard, and I look at this thing, and I lock eyes with it, and I say, "Your mama's so ugly, clerics try to turn her," and I needed to give me a wisdom save.
Oh, that's definitely not what it's good at. By the way, retroactively, my 2 friends, Otus and Surnia, please roll. I don't know if you remember when I said roll up sanity, because this is when you need sanity.
You didn't tell us to do that.
I told them. I meant to tell you.
Oh, I didn't know what that meant by roll up sanity.
Yeah, I
Like,
did not.
I
Um,
even jokingly said, "Don't make me roll up sanity" earlier, and you were like, "Yeah, that's not gonna happen."
No, I said you have it. You just haven't done it yet. I forgot to tell you.
so that's gonna be another stat.
It's
Yeah.
another stat, yeah.
Alright.
So it's 46 drop lowest or whatever it
46
is.
drop lowest, however you
Yeah.
did it.
Well, I did point by for everything else, but that's based on
It's based
6
on an
stat.
array, yeah.
So I'll just roll this one.
Okay.
Damn it, dude!
So I will drop the
Oh,
one.
they were good.
My sanity is 12, so that would be a +1 for sanity.
Cool. All right, so roll your sanity.
Oh, I've got some pretty good sanity. What's the?
Well, I rolled a 1 because I just seen some shit, but then I'm like, wait, I'm a halfling. I don't care if I see.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to
No,
worry
it's a
about it.
15.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got a 6 and 3 4s. So my sanity should be 14 since it's a +2.
All right, and
That's a 15.
wonderful. You both pass, and you're like, oh, but you've seen worse in a circus. Sometimes
Yeah,
you work
man.
with wild animals, and sometimes they get angry. But then Cernia calms them down, but usually they get angry.
I
So
saw a lion eat someone once.
exactly.
I'm not saying that I let it happen.
I'm not saying I let it happen. Oh God. His wisdom save was a 1.
All right, so he's gonna take some. He's gonna take 4 points of psychic damage
Ooh.
as I viciously mock him
Ooh.
and his mama,
And his
I
mama.
know.
and he's gonna have disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Okay.
Does his mama feel like a residual psychic damage?
Yes.
His mom does.
His mom was like, somewhere in Barovia. She's so offended.
somewhere in Barovia, there's some in the grave. Some woman's going.
Oh my lord!
Is that your whole turn?
Yes, that is my action. Bonus action. I'm going to move 20 feet away.
Okay. All right. Smart move. Cernia.
Wait, how close are we to everyone?
You're, because she specified it, 10 feet away from Grimette. You're currently 20 feet away from Otus. And that also puts you 10 feet away from this thing.
I'm going to do Thorn Whip. I'm excited because I feel like a Pokemon when I do this. It is.
I mean, it literally is a Pokemon move.
Honestly, in our closet right now is a Bulbasaur onesie. So we really need to get into character.
Next week or 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
Is amazing.
Actually, no,
I also
longer
have
because we're taking off. No.
Oh, July 4th weekend, right?
Yeah, we're taking off July 4th weekend.
Okay.
Double check the schedule.
Melee spell attack. I'm going to
Next
try not. Okay. Okay, +4. Cool. I just need to know because I don't want to add my clerical.
Hey, guess what? You're a halfling.
I am, aren't I? Thank you. 19.
Awesome. You hit him.
Yeah.
The thing, the gross, rotten, disgusting thing. You hit it. So do your thing with that.
Just 1d6. Okay, that's 2 damage.
Okay, 2 damage. Beautiful. Sorry, I was pulling
It's
something.
just a d6, but
That's...
that's definitely. It's okay. It's okay. Keep going. This is just me realizing I'm filing stuff away in the wrong space.
No. So is that all you're gonna do against this creature?
Well, I thought it was a first level spell, and I went, man, that's pretty weak for a first level spell. And then I looked them back. I was like, that's a cantrip.
Oh.
That makes sense. Okay.
I had it sitting next to. I've got my spell cards laid out. First level spells, like cantrips, and second level, and it was sitting in the first level spell pile. And I was like, this is a really shitty first level spell, but whatever.
Good news is you didn't burn a spell slot to cast it.
I didn't burn a spell slot to cast it. I don't know. Maybe as a bonus action, Surnia's gonna back up a little bit.
Okay, I'll let you back up away from it. So that puts it
Just
back,
abandoning me.
that puts it back at Grimette's turn. Grimette, you wake up. Your leg hurts real bad. You look at it. Oh no. Roll sanity.
Oh crap. Okay. That's I rolled a 14 on my sanity.
Okay.
So I have a 15 on that sanity roll.
Cool. You managed to power through it. You have other things to worry about now. Mainly that the thing is still standing over you.
Okay.
And drool is running down its face.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Am I still on fire? Like, my mantle, I will let you decide whether it goes out when I go unconscious. I don't remember what we did last time because I know I've been unconscious with mantle on. I don't remember what.
I'm pretty sure it went out. I'm pretty sure we made it where you dropped out of flame
That's fine.
mode.
All
went
right,
from
so
gnome torch to just gnome.
I am never just a gnome. Excuse me, sir. And for that, remark, I will sit up. I will stare it straight in the eyes, and I will finger gun 3 flames of scorching ray at it. Because what a dick. So the first one comes from the left finger gun.
Okay.
For a 24.
You hit.
And it takes 5 fire damage.
Quick thing real fast.
Yeah.
Roll a con save. Because you're right against this thing.
Sure.
I moved the card and I saw my start of turn thing.
21.
You pass. But let me tell you, this thing smells like the ass end of a northbound cow.
Oh my.
So you
and now I'm setting this bag of turd on fire. Excellent.
You hit it. What's your damage?
All right. The damage was 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage. Okay.
This one can eat a dick as I shoot flames out of my right finger gun.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Don't F me. Let's do this. 24 to hit.
You hit.
Jesus, I'm rolling really well on this shit.
You're destroying.
It takes 5 more fire damage.
I love it. What's the third one?
The third one just she does like left and right. She kind of sneezes a little bit, and then fire just shoots from her face.
Okay.
I do. Oh crap! Fire goes straight forward. Finally, my streak of hitting it goes out. It's a 10 to hit.
That one misses, unfortunately.
All right, cool. I use my bonus action.
Okay.
to convert 2 level 1 spell slots into 2 sorcerer points.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
wait, hang on a minute. I do it's convert 1 into 2 level spells into 2 sorcerer points.
Okay. Cool. All right, so you did that. Now it is its turn again, and it is standing over you, and it is going to attack you.
Of course it does.
Oh no, it hits again.
You're knocking me out once again, for fuck's sake.
And
and that's with disadvantage because I made fun of its mother.
You're right. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it still hits. Sorry.
Oh.
You tried. It is okay.
It rolled an 11 and a 16, so.
Oh.
So even.
What is?
As you try to scramble back, and it grabs your hand, and it just bites down on your gnome hand. This is gonna hurt for you so much.
Is this like
13 damage?
I'm unconscious.
Yeah. By the way, normally I would again make you roll on the thing, but I'm just gonna tell you, you lose a hand.
I'll take it.
It takes your hand off.
It's okay. I have a great idea for if you get me back on my feet, guys.
We turn you to stone, then we use mending, and then we bring you back.
I have a great idea. Just carry on.
So Surnia and Otus, you're watching, and this thing grabs Grimette and pulls it in and just bites down, and you hear this like crunching, and it rips, and just blood fountains, and it turns and looks at you as it's chewing, and it's. Have you ever broken a chicken bone when you're trying to cook? It's that, but a bunch of them repeatedly.
Is it just staring at them as it's chewing my hand?
Oh, it's just staring at them, yeah. And your body just goes limp as it's kind of holding you.
I should totally see this like little finger just fall out of its mouth.
Sure, yeah. A little finger just falls into the snow. Hey, Otus, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna keep playing my "Get Back in the Battle Fight" my song. Yeah. Ooh, that's exactly. So it's 2, 5.
Sanity checks for both of you again.
6 points of healing towards.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're awake again.
I'm insane. I'm thinking because I got a total of 5.
Oh my god, it would be better if you got awake. Maybe you could pass out again.
So Otus, you got
Still has one-handed finger guns.
You got 5 on your sanity roll. Surnia, what did you get?
Surnia got a 15.
Surnia's like, Otus, but she's like, Otus can handle this. Otus knows what to do. Otus knows how to handle people. Otus,
and that's a people.
You are just like, oh fuck everything, and take 25 stress.
Sure, I know what that means.
Just write it down.
Yep, I'll put that in my notes.
And then you got Grimette back up, and Grimette, you wake up dangling from this thing's arm as it's chewing your hand still, and blood is pouring out of your wrist, over its hand, down your arm, and onto your like face and body, and it's just.
I will do. Am I supposed to roll sanity too then?
You will on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And so I needed to make me a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
And I say, hey, you pox-ridden dung heap. I bet not even a starving vampire would go near you.
This is perfect. Made an 18. Natural 18.
It passes then.
Your insults are just a little off because, oh my god, it just ate your friend's hand.
Casual acquaintance.
Okay, it ate your casual acquaintance hand. It ate the heart of the 3 owls in a trench coat hand. So do you have anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Surnia, it is your turn.
I don't know. I was gonna. Okay, can I argue for doing Thunder Wave, where I get on top of Grimette, so that Grimette doesn't get Thunder Wave?
No,
like
no, because it would still hit me. No,
I feel like I should be able to like bring.
Your plan is to stand on top of Grimette so it doesn't hit her.
Like protectively cover Grimette, and then we're this nice little ball of protection, and then I Thunder Wave.
You know what? Just because. All right, the visual alone, I'm gonna let it happen. You're gonna get within her space. You're gonna run over, grab
I've got that
Grimette,
halfling
who,
nimbleness.
by the way, is now just covered in blood and gore, and also the drippings of this thing's saliva, and you just thunderwave. So
Yeah, because Otis is 20 feet away,
yeah, Otis is out of the way.
and this motherfucker ain't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time for a Constitution saving throw.
Guess what? It's probably not very good at.
God, I hope it's Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's a 16.
No!
Are you freaking? You got any of that bardic inspiration?
It's a bonus action to give it to you.
God. Okay.
And I use my bonus action to bring up Grimette.
Yep.
Okay. On a successful save, creature takes half as much damage. So
Okay,
and it isn't pushed, which was sort of the point.
It's fine. What's the half damage?
2d8 thunder damage. Okay.
Well, I could have cutting words it, but
You could have cutting words it.
What's your 2d8 damage there?
Can you cutting word? Sorry.
I mean, if you want to cutting words,
No.
go ahead.
It's a
No.
6. God.
All right.
Well, oh, 2d8 damage, so it takes 3.
Oh, you rolled. Okay, yeah.
these aren't V words.
No, they're not V words. So you grab Grimette and you're like, please, and you thunderwave, and it more like yanks both of you out in its grip. So you kind of go flag like on a pole for a second, and you swing back.
So I accidentally kicked this thing in the balls, is what you're saying?
Basically, yeah, and that's where the 3 damage comes from. It didn't quite work the way you wanted it to.
Pride damage.
Yeah. But Grimette, it's your turn. Please roll a sanity check.
All right. Shit.
I feel like Grimette's still
20.
sitting. Or
Okay, you passed.
Cerny
You're
is
like,
still sitting on top of
"Oh,
you.
no."
All right.
Okay. Whew. I
How close? This thing is right in my face, right?
It's holding you. You're off the ground, basically, and Cerny is dangling off of you as well, more or less. But imagine, like, someone picking a child up by the wrist. It's doing that with you.
Okay. All right. I realize I fucked up, so I have to use my bonus again to burn one more spell slot to turn it into a sorcerer's point. I use my 3 sorcerer's points to create a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay.
I look it in the face. I assume my arm is still attached to my hand, right?
The one that it tore off?
Oh, it's torn off.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, no, you don't have a hand.
Oh, this.
Right, but
this,
the arm is
this-
still there, right?
Yeah, the arm is
Yeah.
still there. It's more or less
It's just
facing
my
its
hand.
It's
head.
now a shotgun instead of a rifle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I was thinking. It's like, I look at it in the face, and she says something dumb like, apparently you need a hand. How about having the other one? And I want to punch it square in the jaw and cast my Scorching Ray. So just like, bam, and basically the effect of that is 3 Scorching Rays coming out from where I try to shove my fist down its throat.
Okay. Just make one attack. Because if
One?
you're punching... Well, I'm going to let you hit with all 3 if you hit. Because if you punch
Okay.
it, they're all going to go off in its face. I'm not going to make you roll 3 attacks in this case.
Okay, all right.
Ooh, come on!
It's a natural 20.
Hey!
Yes!
Yeah!
So does that mean I get to roll a natural 20 on all of them?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. What's the minimum damage for each one?
So the minimum damage on each one is 2. So the minimum damage would be 6.
Okay.
Hang on, let me check that's
Minimum
right.
would be
So
12 with a crit.
the 12, yeah, 12 with a crit.
Okay. It's dead. I'm not going to make you roll that. Didn't have enough health to survive that.
I want to know how much I rolled though. Hang on, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. So you can bask in the glory of, oh my god.
You
All
basically
right.
just did a fireball out of your fist.
Yeah. So 12d6 is 39 damage.
Yeah, no, it's fucked.
Is your hand okay in there? Can we fish it out?
It's gone. It's just been chewed to pieces. One of the fingers is on the ground if you want that back.
I think I'm okay.
Cerny's gonna pick it up and be like, do you want it?
Do you want this?
I think I'm okay.
We-
But most of all, ow, my hand.
Cerny's gonna put her hand on top of your stump and try to stop the bleeding.
Okay. Yeah. Give me. I'm gonna say the bleeding is easy to stop because she's had cure wounds dumped into or healing word dumped into her twice. So
Not to mention that fireball that just came out of his probably cauterized whatever was left
Yeah.
there.
So the
No,
bleeding.
no, no.
is-
I used my remaining fist
Oh,
to
use
punch
the other
that
fist.
one.
Okay.
I didn't stick the stump in its face because I gave it the other hand.
You the bleeding's easy to stop, and you get a bandage over her wrist. But yeah,
I'm
she's
crying fire.
when it dies, it drops you on the ground, and you try to stand up, and you're like, nope, that's not gonna work. Can't do that. You can eventually get your weight up, but you are standing entirely on your one leg and putting too much weight on your injured leg. It's not
Surnia, are you able to mend or no?
Perhaps.
I don't think we should turn her into stone.
No, but I have these two
please don't.
stakes/broomsticks. We can make a splint.
You are also
Oh wait, no, she's tiny. They're already gnome sized.
well. Hold on. You're also in a forest. You are surrounded by wood.
I was thinking that. What are these things made of? Do they have bones?
They do have bones. They are dead. They're dead people.
Perhaps
Or
we
dead
could just
humans.
remove one of the thigh bones and I can lean on it.
Like a crutch.
Okay,
Yes.
if you do that, I'm gonna make you roll sanity again.
I've been having great luck with my
For the
sanity.
most insane thought of, I'm gonna rip a fucking bone out of this thing and walk around with it.
Well, that was 15.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that one pass. Because I also just like the idea of a gnome with a bone crutch. And just an angry, one-handed bone crutch. No, you're turning into a witch, basically. Just a weird Disney witch.
I like this Disney witch.
Oh.
It takes me a moment, but I would like to be set back on fire.
Okay.
Just flavor text. It just takes me a moment.
Should we take a little rest, maybe?
I
One
will-
time we took a rest, you played Picard real nice, and then we got,
Yeah, but
got a
it's.
little better.
I know that is good. How much daylight do I think we have left?
I mean, it's at this point. Oh, I'm gonna pour a drink. I don't want my audio all fucking crazy. I need liquids. At this point, it's probably like 1. There's not a huge amount of daylight left, but you've got time.
Yeah, we can take a short,
Yeah.
and I'll do a song of rest.
All right,
Yes,
do
that's
it.
what I was hoping you would do. Oh, we actually have to roll some hit die. What are my
Yes.
hit die?
So it is equal. To
You would
my-
think I would write down my hit die. Apparently. I didn't.
D8s are
Yeah.
druids.
You would think
Alright.
you would write down that hit die.
All right, and you're each gonna get an extra 5.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Isn't it?
Well, no, 6 because jack of all trades.
Oh man, that's a perfect 8.
Whew.
So I think I'm back up. Yeah,
I am
I'm
back
up.
to full tooth. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm also back to full after I rolled. Yes, I took so much damage.
I am back to full, but I'm missing a hand and some leg.
Oh.
Do you think Elias will still like me without a hand and a leg?
You're a glass cannon.
He'll really like you. We'll get you some hands made out of all kinds of fun things.
Wait, hold on. I got a disguise kit, and I go in there and I see there's a stretchy glove, and I kind of blow on it to inflate it a little bit, and then I tie it to the end of her stump. There you go. You have a hand.
She looks down at it. She looks sad for a minute. And then she looks up and smiles like, I can hide all sorts of things in this. This would be a great idea. I mean,
We'll
it could be like,
get you a
oh,
better
you're
one
feeling...
when we get
Yes.
back into town.
I was like, oh, you're feeling sad. Look. And then I can break it and then there'll be like a little bird in it or something. That'll be very cool. This is a fantastic idea. This may be a great invention. She's clearly trying to make light of a bad situation.
We should not keep.
Life's a piece of shit when you look at it.
Get it?
What are you saying, Jules?
Jokes are true.
I don't.
That's the song of rest. Is always look on the bright side of life. All right, so we short rested.
Yes.
Do you not want to look at something, Jules?
I just don't think she should put a bird in there.
Oh yeah, that's on point for Surnia. Whew. Okay, so
I think it means I get my my thingy back. Hang on.
Also, isn't your leg better because you're back to full health?
I'm gonna take this,
Damn.
even if he doesn't want me to.
take
It's a
what?
lingering effect.
The fact that I have a fucked leg and I don't have a hand. That's
no.
not
You
very bad.
rolled on a permanent injury table.
That's
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Guess what? Meanwhile, in Barovia has permanent injury tables
Ooh.
and death and dismemberment tables.
No, I don't have a. I don't get my mantle back. I'm kind of sad. I do not think I'm going to be quite as effective in the next fight, to be honest.
That's why I'm good. I'm the leader of the circus. I'm good at accounting, bookkeeping, and didn't waste all my spells.
Well, if I did not, we would be totally dead.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a rough one.
Super dead.
Maybe we don't say hi to the next thing we see out in the woods.
Well, we do not. I could have been friends. I tried to make friends with them. I mean,
I
we
agree.
made
It's
friends
worked
with
for us in the
Belle.
past, but now it hasn't.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we should. Just because we had one bad experience, I think we're moving at this point. Just because
Yeah,
we
no,
had
you're
one
walking.
bad
Yeah, we're
experience
walking and
doesn't mean
We're
that we
hobbling.
should pick the rest of the world.
We had 2 good experiences.
Yes, we did. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
yeah, it's true.
Not terrible.
What the boss say?
So you're walking for another couple hours, and ahead of you, the dense pine thickets finally break, and you see a huge clearing, like it's hundreds, like 100 feet across at least. And in the middle of this clearing are some standing stones in a ring. And how do you approach? What do you do?
Quietly.
You're gonna
Wait.
I don't think we should dance this time.
No, I'm gonna go sneaky.
I think my dancing days might be over.
Oh.
She looks sad.
We're
The
so
flames
good
go
at
down a little bit.
The whatever it was called, the Porchinka, was it?
The very bizarre not mating dance, that one.
Nosta.
Pronosta, yeah.
We should do a perception and a sneak.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, yeah. Give me first a sneak.
Stealth.
Man, I am so happy I'm a halfling because I rolled another 1.
Ooh.
That's your last for today, right?
Oh my
Oh.
god. That's still not good.
I feel like my stealth is not quite as good as it used to be.
Oh wait, I'm
Because
proficient.
I have a bone crutch, no hand.
No.
I got a 9.
But I got a 13 for stealth.
Oh yeah. You get disadvantage on dex checks.
Me?
Yeah, since your leg is just bad.
But I have a crutch.
You're not gonna be too stealthy on
Well-
a crutch.
I will be honest with you, re-rolling that stealth for disadvantage, I got a natural 1.
Oh, good.
Oh. Well,
I am not a halfling, I am just a very, very small gnome.
Very small gnome. Okay.
Very. I am sorry.
So you're sneaking towards the thing, and
Yeah,
Grimette
no.
is sort of clomping along behind you with this bone crutch.
also on fire.
Also on fire. Not super stealthy, which is fine. But as you get close, you see a figure in the stones. And it turns and looks at you.
Yeah, I figured.
I wave with my stump.
So the center of the stones has a large table-like altar in it, and there is a squirming
God.
humanoid tied to it. And this creature standing above it has a bald head and leathery gray skin, and it has a stone bowl in one clawed hand, and it turns and looks at you, at this flaming, limping gnome and these 2 halflings. And it just lets out a ear-splitting scream.
We are not funny just because we are small.
Oh, no,
Is the person on the stone, is it female?
it is a male.
Oh.
So,
Lame.
roll dexterity. Or roll initiative.
Initiative?
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
It's a dex
It's
check.
this a disadvantage.
No, this one is not.
Well, I
Alright.
did better than last time, but it still
Yes.
won't good.
Yeah, it's much better this time.
All right. Jules, what'd you get?
6.
Beautiful. Otus, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
Me
Love it.
too.
Awesome.
And my dexterity bonus is 0.
And mine's a +4.
By the way,
Yeah, you
also,
go.
if you take the dash action, Volonda, you fall prone.
As if I take the dash action. How long have you known me?
If you
I don't rush for a fight.
So, this creature lets out an awful, ear-splitting scream that you feel in your it hurts your ears, and you feel it like vibrating in the back of your molars. And you're in it. Nope, this is bad. And you're right into initiative. So we're gonna Grim and Otus have the same initiative. You can choose to go first.
I'll go first.
All right,
because I'm not hobbling.
that's fair.
48. I look at the thing with the bowl, and I say, "Even Everett's black tentacles won't touch something as gross as you." And give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh. 12.
Fails.
Okay.
So they're going to take 2 psychic, and they have disadvantage on their next attack. And then I will bardically inspire. Oh, should I save him for cutting words? No, I only have 2 left. I'm going to save him for cutting words because I think that might be more important.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it will too.
So is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Beautiful. All right, Grimette.
I want to do something dumb.
Do it. Dumb is fun.
Dumb is fun.
All right. So, do I do something dumb or do I just do something really? So it has a bowl in its hand.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? F this. It's painted in. It's what she's doing. She is going to balance on one leg because she can. She's going to point the bone crutch at this dude, and she's going to cast magic missile from it like it's a shotgun. Like,
All right, I love it. Go for it. Do your things.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Boom. I'm just gonna roll those separately because it's so much easier. They're all gonna. I would like to aim the first one at the bowl.
Okay.
No, don't do it. I have a plan for the ball.
Okay, I don't aim it at the ball. I aim this one at his face, and that is 3 force damage.
Okay.
The second one is 3 force damage to his face.
Okay.
And the third one is 4 force damage to his nostril.
Okay. By the way, let me make sure I describe this correctly. The bald, leathery skinned one, it's definitely female.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Can I try and talk to her before I shoot her with magic missile then?
Sure, go for it.
I didn't realize she was a girl.
It's
hey,
it's
excuse me.
It's a girl.
Excuse me, pretty lady. Can I get your name before I mean, just in case things work out in a very different way?
I don't want to go. Leah.
Oh, Leela, we are sent to come find you.
I think they want her back. She's a Mortu. Spit.
No, Morty, that's so rude. Leela, I'm sorry. I think your mom misses you.
Yeah, and the older lady, she misses you too. Perhaps you should just come home.
6
The
seconds.
one with resting bitch face.
You're out of time on your moves. Do you want to shoot her or not?
Could that not be persuasion to hold her off just a little bit?
I think she's
Sure,
gone.
make a persuasion check. You don't do any damage then.
Oh man, it's worth the risk, right?
Everything's worth a risk.
No, yeah, we're trying. Yeah. That's an 18.
Let me see. I wrote your skills down. Down here somewhere.
I did call her pretty.
She did.
You did.
After I
What'd
called
you roll
her,
again? 18?
Yes.
She freezes for a second. Like, she's like, kind of giving you this look of like, what does this person want?
I just want to be friends. Actually, I just want to take you home.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the weird way, because I may or may not be taken. I'm not sure yet.
And not. It might have been an engagement dance, but it might have been harmless fun.
She. So that's your turn. She, I'm gonna say, is frozen for a moment, but like barely a moment, and then she narrows her eyes at you, and make a charisma save. That should be your strong suit.
That's my jam. I got a 16.
Oh, you pass. It's still not great for you, but you pass.
Uh-oh. I feel like you're picking on me, Drew.
I'm not. You just opened your mouth and talked to her. She does.
I mean, first you have all three of those things trying to kill me, and then you have this woman trying to have a go at me. I'm just trying to make friends.
To be fair, only 2 of them attacked you. The first one attacked you because you were being loud, and it was just attacking the noisy person. The second one attacked you because you killed 2 of them and was like, oh, this is a dangerous thing. Just animal instinct, I'll kill that one first. This one you've tried to convince to go home, and she doesn't want to go home yet. Or maybe
she
at all.
Say that. She doesn't have to attack a person.
But you're going to take 7 psychic damage.
That would have killed me in one.
Yeah.
Ow!
Your head gets this awful ringing, and you're just like, no.
No, I do not like this.
And you kind of
very much ups.
Yeah, and you kind of stumble around, and she's gonna run to the side, and she runs right up one of these standing stones to the top of it.
Yeah, that's not good.
Still have that bowl in her hand.
She carries it with her, yeah.
Okay.
Now, Surnia, it is your turn.
So Surnia remembers Grimette saying something about running water being bad for vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's going to create water in the bowl. And since it's 10 gallons of water, it's going to out of the bowl and become running water onto this vampire.
All right.
You effing genius.
Let it go.
So you get 10 gallons of water. I'm not going to make you roll for this.
Within range.
What is the range?
I think within 30 feet. Yeah,
she's within 30 feet. She's near you,
Yeah.
up on one of the nearest standing stone, kind of looking down at
an
you.
open container. It's
Okay.
an open container.
It is an open container.
So it's going to waterfall.
Mhm.
That's running.
Mhm. I'm gonna-
this motion.
I'm pretty sure the rules as written would be like, no, it's not running water. Running water is a stream. But I'm gonna count it for the sake of this battle because I think it's just so elegant.
It's genius.
So this water fountains out of this bowl and runs down across her wrist. Hold on now. The police are here for you.
They are on the wrong continent.
The police are your mother and
Okay.
father.
So it fountains out of this bowl and down onto her wrist, and her wrist takes she like screams and throws the bowl down. And she's gonna take some damage.
Hey.
Well, now we know that she's not good.
There's a specific amount of damage they take.
We decided that we weren't going to judge her if she was a vampire.
Yeah, but she
Right, but she's got hurt by water. You know, if she was not a vampire, she was just normal. Oh man, my dress got wet.
She's gonna take some damage. Okay. So anything else you want to do?
Gosh, I'm so like Druid is so new to me that I'm like, is there anything else that I want to do?
I believe you can turn into an animal as a bonus,
I
right?
can turn this animal as a bonus.
If you're a
action.
moon, I think.
Wait, hold on. As a bonus action, I can summon an incorporeal spirit to the point I can see within 60 feet.
What the fuck kind of druid skill is that?
It's called Spirit Totem.
Oh yeah, shepherd druid.
I may have to
yeah.
They
Don't they? I think they give you bonuses to rolls if you're nearby them.
Hold on. Let me go grab my Xanthars guide.
Okay.
D&D Beyond.
What's
where
up,
are you?
everybody? We're gonna entertain you here while she goes and gets her guide. Actually, while she goes and gets her guide, I just want to say I've been planning this sudden turn into horrible combat forever now.
Mm-hmm.
And I am,
Is it going the way you hoped it would?
one
We
of
have
you,
so far attempted to partially seduce it, persuade it to go home, and cover it in water. Is this going the way you thought it would?
the combat stuff itself, yes. I also really enjoy the fact that at least one of you so far has gotten a permanent injury.
I have two.
You have
I
two. Don't worry. I'm sure the other ones won't be far behind.
My boyfriend literally was like, "Do you want this?" And I was like, "No, I wrote everything down on my."
I also just pulled it up on D&D Beyond because we have that, Jules.
I know we have that, but I like a book source.
She just wants the book.
Some of us got our degrees in history.
Hey.
I mean, I also have the
Max
book literally right
Hansen,
here.
If you're there,
Just pulled it up.
you tell us if you prefer a book or a digital copy. If you're
God.
watching us right now.
Do you know what? I like digital when I'm making character sheets. When I'm checking on the fly, I prefer the book.
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys want? You want a bear spirit, a hawk spirit, or a unicorn?
Why don't you tell the listeners at
Unicorn.
home what they do?
Dude, a unicorn. If I can make a unicorn look like it's on fire, it's got to be a unicorn.
Yeah, I kind of was thinking unicorn. I don't even know what it does. The bear
So Max,
spirit.
who is watching us right now, prefers PDFs because most of his are PDFs, and therefore he tacitly votes for PDFs.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of the More Purple, More Better PDF because all the math is automated and it's wonderful.
Well, I'm really proud of you, Max, but I don't spell my name M-A-X. I spell my name J-U-L-I-A, and Julia likes a book source.
I'm glad you cleared up how your names are spelled differently.
Okay, each creature of your choice in the aura. Oh, yeah, it's an aura. 30-foot radius. Gains temporary hit points 5 plus your druid level. We may need that one, friends.
Yeah, throw out the bear.
Hawk Spirit is you can grant advantage on an attack roll and have advantage on wisdom checks. We don't really need that. The Unicorn Spirit lends its protection to those nearby, and your allies get advantage on all ability checks to detect. No, we're gonna do bear. It's gonna look like our bear friend from earlier.
Yes, the bear friend from last game that you convinced not to murder you.
Maul us to death.
Yeah.
Really salty about that. My God.
Actually, no. I love the fact that you convinced it to just leave.
We charisma checked a bear out of combat.
You're just like, hi, bye, bear.
So that's going to be 5 plus my druid level. So everybody's gonna get 8 temporary hit points.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, damn.
That's more than Grimet's current HP.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Thank you.
Yeah. And is there anything else? In addition, you and your allies have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws while we're in this 30-foot, since we're all kind of in here together. And I think I can actually move the bear around to move the radius up. So, like,
nice.
Adjust things. Cool. All right, cool. Now I have lots of temporary hit points, and this is nice.
Awesome.
And she's gonna just not talk to the vampire because when Grimette talked to the vampire, things went bad.
Things went real bad.
Things
So
broke bad.
that's your turn, and now it's back to Otus. Please do something.
Okay, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw again.
13.
I'm gonna cutting words that.
Actually, I think wisdom. Oh, sorry, 16. You can still cutting words. I just forgot to add her bonus.
Yep. All right, so D6. All right, so that'll actually be an 11.
Okay.
As I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
At second level. As I just start whispering in her ear, and I'm like, "Hey, little mama." I don't know the song. So I just know it starts with, "Hey, little mama."
Give it up.
So you're basically ASMR her.
Yeah, I'm ASMRing her. And she will take 4d6 psychic and must use her reaction to move as far away from her speed as it allows.
Okay, so she's got to move away from you on her as far as she can.
For her reaction.
Yep. Okay. That's fine.
And she'll take. Oops, nope, not d4s, d6s. 18 psychic.
Ooh.
Wow.
Beautiful. Okay.
And so that should put her, whatever her speed is, in addition to how far she was from us.
All right. She's far away from you. Well, I mean, she's about like 50 feet away from you at this point.
Okay.
Well, no, she's not. She's within 30 feet, remember?
No, she just had to run away.
Oh, she ran away. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
she was 30 feet away from you. She ran towards you up onto a standing stone that was 20 feet away from you. Like,
And then I kind of just put her back.
Yeah, she just
a little bit further.
Ran back off. Okay, so is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Wonderful. Grimette, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm. Do vampires count as undead?
I believe they are.
I mean, possibly. I say so
Cool.
because telling you would be kind of meta-y.
Okay. No, I'll take that. That's fair. I still want to do something dumb.
I mean, go for it.
Do it.
So
Couldn't possibly end poorly for you.
I don't know how long it lasts. How long does it last? Oh, it lasts a minute. So she's like 50 feet away from us, right?
Mhm.
Your dissonant whispers, does it give her a disadvantage or anything?
No, that's vicious. Just if like we had a tank that was in melee, he could have taken an opportunity attack, but I figured she'll have to spend her next turn running towards us.
Oh, that's true.
You know? So and we got spells which have range.
Yeah, I'm not
And
really
I
at
kind
that.
of like you having at least one hand.
Yeah, you need at least the one.
You gotta do those somatics. Oh god, you could not be a spellcaster anymore if you lose your other hand.
That's all right. I have a dumb plan. Okay, if she's 50 foot away, then I don't need to worry about what I was gonna do. All right, you basically see Grimette point her stump at the woman. You see as she's muttering quietly under her breath, you see this kind of like ethereal, coldish looking hand appear where her hand used to be, and you see it run out. You see it fly out from her stump and grab the woman by the heart as I cast Chill Touch on her.
Oh, wow.
All right, that's very unlike you, Grimette the Flaming Comet.
Because I am sad.
Grimmette's questioning everything about her
It's
life.
a 19 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. The damage is 8 necrotic damage.
Good,
This
good.
is the side effect that I need to read because I needed to ask about it. On a hit, the target takes X amount of damage, which in this case, was max damage. Sweet. And it can't regain those hit points until the start of my next turn. And
Okay.
until then, the hand continues to cling to the target.
Ooh.
If I hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn. There you go.
Good.
That's why.
Good. Okay.
I am. Am I done? Yeah, I'm done. Oh, am I? Yeah, I'm done.
How much damage did you say it was?
8, please. 8 necrotic.
8. Cool. You. I'm not gonna count that. Cool. I had to reread an ability just to make sure. Anything else?
No. Wait. What terrain is there around us?
It's a flat, stony area. I mean, there's like a light amount of snow on the ground, and you're surrounded by standing stones. Sort of like, think Stonehenge.
Yeah, how far away is the altar with the dude on it?
It is pretty much 20 feet from you, 20, 25 feet. I mean, the circle of stones is not like gigantic.
Yeah.
It's in the middle
Is
of a big
the
clearing,
dude
though.
still alive?
He's alive. He's squirming.
Okay. I would like to waddle over to him and try and free him from his bonds.
All right. Yeah. Your speed is, what is it? With your
It
gnome?
is 25.
Okay. Yeah, you'll get there. You cast your spell, so you can start to free him next turn.
Yep, that's fine.
Cool. So she gets this. She turns to face all of you again, and she looks at Otus, and Otus, make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Is
thank
this
God.
a fear effect?
No, it is not.
Okay. Just because I'm brave.
Brave little hobbit.
I'm a brave little halfling. We're not allowed to say hobbit because of copyrights.
Because of copyright.
That's an 18.
It's an 18?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh wait, shit! I have things as a gnome. I should have had advantage, I think, on the last few rolls. Oh fuck.
But we do have an affinity for magical rings that turn us invisible. That we'd like to throw into volcanoes.
You take 10 psychic damage.
Oof. All right, so that'll get rid of my temp, and then gives me 2 off my max, or from my regular.
And she's going to run towards the bound figure.
Hello.
And right towards Grimette. Cool. Surnia, your turn.
Okay, where is she?
She's now roughly like 35 feet away on the other side of the table from Grimette and you, inside the center of this stone circle.
So Surnia is gonna cast Spike Growth.
Ooh, that's just mean. Where are you
Sounds-
casting it?
The
Brutal.
ground. She's gonna center it kind of in a point that would give the 20 feet between Leela and the stone table, because I think she would have gone
Oh,
up.
no, she's against the stone table right now.
Oh, she's already up there.
Yeah, like her turn would have been put her right back at the other side of the stone table.
Okay,
But
so
she's standing
Spike
over
Growth,
Hansi and
yeah.
Grimette.
Oh, so it's Hansi.
Yeah,
Hansi.
it's Hansi.
Yeah, I
You would have
figured.
figured that out in a minute.
All right.
He may have been yelling, "Help me, help me! My name is Hansi." Okay.
My name is Hansi. My name is Hansi. I'm a Mortu.
In which case,
Spit.
sorry, I thought she was still in transit.
No. She was only like 20 feet further away from the table.
Okay, in that case, we are going to use Entangle.
Okay.
We're going to use it so it comes up just to her but doesn't get anybody else.
All right. And remind me
And-
what it does.
A creature in the area, when you cast a spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until it ends.
It's restrained, right?
Don't make your save throw. I'm going to try to see. I don't know if you have disadvantage because of our little bear friend.
I need
No.
this book.
But I do have a cutting words left, so I'll see how this goes.
Whew. I shouldn't have left that over there. That was dumb of me. Give me a second now. I will make. Cool. Okay, I have to make a strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
How does a 12 sound?
We could cutting words it.
It's going to be a 9.
Okay. Does that pass?
No.
Okay, so she fails. Cool.
And she is restrained by the entangling plants. It's just gonna come up. It's gonna grab her. It's gonna grab her hands. So yeah, it's gonna get her.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Is there anything? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move myself and the bear to make sure that I'm just adjusting the cosmic bear to make sure everybody still has temporary hit
I
points.
love the term cosmic bear.
That's what it
Cosmic
is.
bear.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I'm
Alright.
sure there's someone. I don't think I want to. I guess I could turn into a wild beast, but I feel like we're good not being a wild
You
beast.
feel like you're good? Okay.
Yeah.
Otus.
All right. So she is. So was it spike growth or entangle that you did?
Entangle. Spike growth would just hurt her to move.
Right, but I could force her to move through the spikes, but
I know, but
it's all
we
good.
just want
How's she looking?
She doesn't look too bad.
All right. We're gonna do another second level dissonant whispers. Go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Ooh. Ouch. 10. That fails, right?
Yep.
I assume? Yeah.
That'll be 21 psychic, and she has to run, but she is currently entangled.
Okay, so she can't run. I'm going to just make her roll a strength to see if she can break out of it. Just because that makes sense to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. She rolls an 11. Cool. She can't get out of it, but she's trying to get away.
Yeah, cool. And then, so that was that, and then, yeah, that's what I can. I'll draw my rapier in my one hand. So I've got Picard in one, getting ready to play the tunes, and I got the rapier in the other.
All right. I like it. Okay. Grim?
I would like to untie this dude.
Okay. That is your action to untie his arm and legs.
I look up at him and I say, I would appreciate it if you could pick me up and run in the other direction.
All right, let me give him a dexterity, like a initiative roll. I need a thing to put him in my list of things. It is not great. Okay. Sounds great. Cool. Is that your whole turn? I mean, you have a bonus action you want to do or anything?
As a bonus action, I'd like to put my arms up to him for him to get me. I'm holding my bone. Sorry. Yeah, I'm holding my arms up because I don't have both hands. So I'm just holding my arms up. Please, I would appreciate it.
I love it. Trying to think of the next thing I want to do. You know what? Otus, give me another charisma save. She does not like you with your horrible whispering.
Yep.
She's very uncomfortable by it.
Oof, not as good. That will only be a 13.
Ooh, you barely pass.
Oh.
Nice.
Thank, who's my god? Who's my god? My god
Who's my god?
So
have it here.
You take,
praise Bandobaris.
You take 7 damage. 7 psychic damage.
All right. So that puts me at...
We had 8 temporary hit points.
I already took that from the last hit.
Oh.
I'm at 15 of 24. I'm feeling fine.
Nice. And then she's going to use a free action and be like, get them! And coming out from around the far corner of the stone are 2 of your favorite undead friends.
No.
What's up, everybody? And they come towards the 4 of you. I'm going to count Hansi as one of you in this case.
Look how delicious he looks. Please eat him first.
Please.
So much more meat on his bones.
It's now Hansi's turn. Hansi's going to scoop you up and hop off the table. And you see there's this weird-looking, like, eyeball design on his chest. Because he's really only wearing these, like, shitty peasant trousers.
He must be cold.
He's very cold. But
I would like to think I'm warming him up.
Yes,
Yeah, but his nipples are still like little spikes.
Like fucking diamonds.
Yeah, they're
Glass cutters.
And he starts taking off away from the vampire and the 2 undead things that are coming towards, Leela and the 2 undead things. That's going to be his whole turn. He's just going to go away. Surnia, it is your turn.
Okay. Surnia is going to try a thing. May not work.
Trying a thing is a good thing.
But she needs to do a lot of damage to this vampire. So she's going to cast Moonbeam, which means she's going to give up her entangle. And she's going to cast Moonbeam literally on the 5-foot radius point where Layla is.
Okay.
And You can go ahead and make the con save if you want now, or you can make it at the start of Layla's turn, which is when you should technically enter it.
Okay.
Do it.
I'll just make it at the start of her turn, just to keep all this flowing.
And she's gonna keep an eyeball on how far from her are those undead.
They will reach you in 2 turns. Well, a turn. They kind of got to her almost.
Okay. There's no really good place for her to go, so she's just gonna stay where she is.
Makes sense. All right. Top of the turn is the 2 monsters that came around the thing. They're going to... Let's see. You're still there. You're beyond them. Yeah, they're going to run around the table, and they're going to close in on you, and they're going to close in on Surnia and Otus, because I'm going to say Hansi ran past both of you with Grimette in his arms.
Mm-hmm.
They're each going to take an attack at each of you. So, first one. Hansi, or not Hansi, fucking Otus. They definitely missed because it was a 3.
That's good.
Yes.
Cernia, it was a 4.
Yay!
So they're not very good. They're kind of slipping.
One of them is the mama from the last one, and she's still feeling that vicious mockery.
Oh, my baby. Yeah, it just didn't work. So now, Otus, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna stab the one in front of me with my rapier.
Do it.
Ooh, and that's a crit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be 2d8 plus 3, so 8. That'll be 14 points of piercing.
Beautiful. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No. How are you looking, Grimette?
I am looking like I don't have a hand and my leg is broken. But otherwise about half health.
But I like
Alright,
great.
I'll give her a first level healing word and be like, you know the drill here now. No run. Oh,
Walk it
it's
off.
die. All right, so that'll be for 5 points of health.
Oh, thank you.
It's better than what she was at. Okay. Now, Grimette, it is your turn.
Now I feel
I
like I have
remember
to...
I'm kind of the tankiest character with an AC of 14.
Yes, you are. And I've been taking all them damages. Am I within 15 feet of the other undeady things that are here?
Yeah, I'm going to say he's not running very fast. He doesn't have shoes on, but he got far enough. He got, like, a little bit past the other, like, Otus and
Is
sorry.
there any way that I can angle my hands so that I will hit these 2 creatures with my burning hands, but not actually hurt Otus?
You could, because it's like a 15. It's a cone, right? So you can just
Yeah.
it is a
So I'd like
cone.
to-
But
I might
you're-
lose an eyebrow.
Let me
We're short
make you a
people.
diagram here.
This is a great idea for an audio podcast.
I'll explain it. So, this circle is you, and if you did a
Dude,
cone,
I can't see that like at
there
all.
you go.
Just white.
This
Oh, there you
one-
go. Keep it there.
This one is you. So if you did a cone, you would kind of hit all of them.
No,
Yeah, but I could
okay,
angle
if you
it.
Like this, the
Yeah.
cone goes. You know what a cone is like, but if you put the cone up, then
No, I could just like angle it around. Like if I aimed like 45 degrees to the left of that, I'd get the
Okay.
2 in the left.
But
Here,
no.
I'll draw you a
You would get the two on the
diagram.
left, but you'd still. This is let's say Otus, and this is the thing attacking him. So you'd still hit Otus unless you aimed above his head, and I'd make you
that's
roll
what
a
we're talking
disadvantage for
about.
that.
No, because look how a cone works.
No, I know how a cone works. I understand cones.
I would like to point out I don't make the roll because you make the dexterity save.
See, you're not thinking in 3-dimensional space.
No, I'm thinking of 3-dimensional space. I'm
Also,
just saying-
I'm on top of Otis, so Otis is actually holding. Sorry, I'm on top of Hansi, who's holding me. So I would be naturally aiming above Otis'
Yeah,
head
yes,
you know,
anyway.
you're not.
And it says, and I quote, a thin sheet
God.
of flame.
You're not
Jules, put that on the
wrong,
Insta.
but what I'm saying is there's a lot of movement and stuff, and you could hit Otus. So since I make dex, I'm gonna make it an advantage. But I will say, you're gonna be overly careful. So you're not gonna hit Otis. You just may miss the creature. And
well, I have a dex save. If I see this coming, my dex save is 19. So like I'm dropping I'm like ducking.
No,
like she walks past me and I like stab this thing and I see like her stump starting to glow. I'm like, oh, she's gonna fire.
Oh no!
And I start like ducking down even smaller.
Well, with the advantage, it's an 18. So you're overly cautious shot, so you don't burn Otis's lovely halfling hair.
I don't think
it is beautiful.
I don't. Okay. It takes 6 fire damage.
Okay. I mean, you still scorch its face pretty badly.
So if no more hands
so if like that cone that you showed me included all 4 of them, and I'm going to like be aiming sort of over their heads, can I hit the other one too?
Yeah, you hit them both. Their skin on their faces dries and cracks and splits, and it's
so they looked at the arc.
Yeah, they looked at the arc, and it's just real gross. I'm not gonna make you roll sanity for that because they're real gross already, but now they're extra gross.
I want to like get the attention of weird vampire woman.
Mm-hmm.
And just be like, you could just go home. There's no need to fight. It is not a problem. I mean, there's nothing that can't be unsaid that has been said so far. You haven't actually killed us. Please consider just putting down your weird bowl and just giving up this whole thing.
Okay, so you're gonna make a another persuasion check.
Persuasion.
All right, go for it.
Natural 20, a 26.
Wow. All right, let me roll to resist this natural 20 nonsense. 26. Oh no, it doesn't work. So
Leela, it makes sense. You know it does.
Christ. You just really want to do this. All right. Yeah, she gets a. She looks at you and she's like, yeah. Okay. I guess. Stop fighting? I mean, you have convinced her for the moment to stop fighting. And
See,
I will say
now we can have a conversation. I look at Otis of like, please, I really heard you have to do this conversation. This is too much for me right now.
I will say that the ghouls have stopped fighting as well because she's told them to. But they don't seem happy about it. All right, I'll say you fall out of combat for the moment.
Yes. Hansi, you can stop running away. Perhaps you can get to her, but leave it to Otis. Otis is a very, very persuasive guy.
I am super cocky. And this is when I'm going to fail horribly with my luck.
By the way, now that you're all calm, Otis, you notice that wherever you have the fan hidden, smells real gross.
Oh.
It's you.
Bardo as a kid.
Oh, you
I guess we took it before we left when since you told me it smells gross.
Okay.
And so now that I see that they stopped fighting, I'll sheathe my rapier.
Okay.
And I'll start walking past the ghoul. You know, like kind of hands up, like I'm not gonna try to hurt you. Towards Leela. And I very slowly reach into my pocket, and I was like, I got a letter from your betrothed Donnie. Not this Mortu Hansi, who professes his undying love for you, and he also gives you this wonderful. And I like with the other hand very slowly pull out the fan, this undying, like forever, into death and beyond love for you. Okay. And I'll hand her the letter and the fan.
She starts to look at them. And she takes them from you, and she's looking them over. She makes no movement at this point, but she is reading this letter that you wrote, or you helped Donani write. Surnia, would you like to do anything while this is happening? I can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Surnia, I think Surnia thinks this, admittedly, the fighting stopping is good, but I think Surnia's like, all the animal friends don't like her. And I think Moonbeam is still going off on her.
It is still going off.
Yeah, it's still gonna go. She's not gonna stop concentrating on the Moonbeam.
What was the save I had to make for that?
That's gonna be Constitution.
It's a modified 20.
Okay, so you're gonna take half damage. So you're gonna take half of 11 in radiant damage.
Okay. All right. Ooh, that's good. That's a good thing to happen. So you take radiant damage, and it's burning her, and she's not. Okay, I'm gonna say that's actually what triggers the continuation of the fight, because now you're hurting her, and now Otus is standing right next to her, and she's upset now.
I just see her starting to read the letter, forgetting that she's in the moonbeam, and like the back of you just see like I see the whiffs of smoke rising like off of her back, and then I smell it, and I'm like, oh fuck me.
Oh no!
As she's going to do whatever she's gonna do.
Did I do that?
And so she drops the fan and letter and makes an attack at you. And
It didn't work. She's attacking me.
She swipes at you. She's restrained, but she swipes at you, and she makes a modified 20.
Okay,
and
that'll hit.
grabs you by your halfling throat and lifts you up, and she brings you to her mouth, where she attacks and makes hits with a 16.
That will hit because I'm out of cutting words.
Okay, so you take 4 damage.
All right.
And then on top of that, you take 4 damage, and then on top of that you take another 3 damage. That's necrotic, and your max HP drops by 3.
Oh. All right. Okay.
And cool. Okay, and that's her turn as she's sitting in this moonbeam.
So I'm basically just being held by my throat, and like my feet are dangling. Now, do my when she went for this bite, did any of my like neck spikes hit her?
Are you still wearing this wonderful contraption of yours?
I was prepared
I've
for the
got
beaver.
one of them.
You do have one of them. I roll highs or lows. Just highs or lows.
We'll go high. I'm feeling lucky.
All right. Nope. She grabs.
She went to the other side.
Yeah, she gets those.
And I feel it, and it goes in, and I like look over, I'm like, damn it, Surnia!
I would have been so much safer. Oh god. Okay. Now it's Hansi's turn, and are you still in his arms, Grimette?
I should hope so.
Yeah, he screams and he runs the fuck away further, carrying you with him.
No, we are running in the wrong direction. We have to help Otus.
Surnia, it is your turn.
Well, shit. Surnia is real mad. She's gonna turn into a wolf.
Okay.
And I just realized I need to look up the character sheet for doing that.
I gotcha.
Would be good to know what a wolf does, yeah.
Somewhat. This is when you need D&D Beyond. But that's what Otus is here for.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, come on, click. And now my internet is taking forever. Okay. So she is going to like launch herself at the vampire.
Okay, so you're still in front of a monster, and it's going to get an attack of opportunity. It misses, you're fine.
That's great.
It rolled a 1.
And it's not a halfling ghast, or whatever they are.
Okay,
Nope.
so she's gonna try to bite the vampire in the throat.
And
Alright.
since I'm an ally within 5 feet, you get pack tactics.
That's
I get
true.
what?
Advantage.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
I
you
get
do. You
advantage.
get
All right, I'm
advantage.
just trying to figure out what my plus would just be. What?
It's a +4 to hit.
Plus 4 to hit. Okay, cool. Cool. It's not a D10 though. Gotta change that. Okay, it's a 17 or a 22.
Ooh, you hit. You hit real bad.
Okay, in the throat. This is the call. This is in the throat. So
And does is that like a pounce that you're like knocking her over?
yeah, this is the gonna knock her prone.
Okay, yeah, you leap on her and knock her prone and wrap your teeth around her throat and deal your damage. How much damage you deal?
2d4 plus 2. That's 6.
Okay, she's starting to look real bad right now. Like, just real awful. So, what do you want to do now? Anything else? That was your, pretty sure that was your bonus and your action.
Yeah, that's my bonus. I mean, she's just gonna like
Just
she is.
keep your concentration on that moonbeam.
On that movement,
Yeah, I'm still concentrating. Nothing hit me actually. So
Yeah, not yet.
and she's just prone. She hadn't moved. So yeah, we're good. We're
Okay,
good.
all right. So now it's back to the top of the round, and the undead creatures turn and shamble over to you, and one's gonna attack. I feel like they're both gonna fall on the wolves, or the wolf. There's only one of them. So the first one, does it hit with a 13?
No.
Ooh.
Well, oh, hold on. Now I'm a wolf. Crap. I was looking at the wrong thing. Let me. Please. Damn it! It does. It just hits.
Okay. So you take 7 damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Oh, y'all! I do not have a lot of health left. I got an 8 on the con save. I think Moonbeam's gone.
Yeah.
That one was for the moonbeam. You still need to make one for the attack. Just the regular attack, because
That's a natural 20.
Okay, cool. You're not paralyzed, so that's important. Moonbeam is gone. Now the second monster is gonna attack you. That definitely hits with a fucking 18.
Oof.
But that only does 4 damage.
I'm down.
No, if you transform, you just go back to Surnia.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah.
I go back to.
So now you just have a halfling standing on the chest of Layla.
That's okay, because you know what this halfling has? A stake.
And I still need to make you to make a con save.
God, I hope it goes half as well. So let me look at my. That's a 12.
All right.
Am I just dead weight on this vampire now?
Nope. You pass it, so you're not paralyzed. So congratulations, Otus. You are alive. You got dropped next to the Leela when she fell over. There is now a ghoul next to you and a prone vampire, and your cousin is on top of the vampire, and there's another ghoul, and Grimette is
Somewhere.
away. Yeah.
She's cannonballing away. Well, if correct me if I'm wrong, but a rapier is just a giant stake, and she's lying down. So it's a giant metal stake. I'm just gonna start stabbing it into her chest, trying to aim for the heart.
It's gotta be wooden. You gotta get the wooden stake that's attached.
All right, that'll
to the
be
head.
over 20 to hit.
You
It has
hit
to
her.
be.
But damage is not that good. Only 4 points.
Okay.
And then I I see how far Grimette is. I'm like, she's a lost cause. I look at Surnia. Surnia, you look pretty healthy there, but
I
because
don't know. Do I lose the points?
no, whatever you take
anything
over the
left
animal,
over, yeah.
take from yours.
Oh, okay. It was a perfect even. So
Okay, you're fine then.
All right, then I will healing word myself
Okay.
as my bonus. So I will tell myself to like pull it together.
Okay.
2, 3, 5, 6 points. Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Grimette, it's your turn. You're in the arms of Hansi as he runs away in fear.
you got any long range
away.
spells?
Am I from him? Yeah, nothing but long range. How far away am I?
I mean, he's been dashing. He's pretty much at the
Shit.
edge of the clearing at this point.
So like footage.
About 100 feet.
Oh, sweet.
What is your plan now?
My plan is I'm just gonna like rest my stump on his head, and from that I'm gonna shoot 3 more magic missiles at her.
Using him as like a
All right, roll
Like
a little like gun brace.
roll your
Yeah.
magic missile damage.
This is so dumb.
Or amazing. Amazing.
Okay, they were really poor. The first one is a 2.
Okay.
The second one is a 4.
Okay.
And the third one is a 2.
Wow.
Even after the modifier, damn.
Yeah, they were pretty dumb.
So Surnia and
Yeah.
Otus, you're standing there. Otus, you're stabbing this vampire with this
I'm not very good at medicine. I just keep missing
your,
the heart.
with your
I'm
rapier.
basically like stabbing all
And-
around it.
All of a sudden, these little, like, pretty much invisible balls of force just into her body, and the last one goes through her eye, and she just goes limp on the ground.
Can I say it goes through her
I
ear
did it,
canal and
guys!
out the other one?
Sure,
I
it
get
goes through in one ear and out the other one. So it goes sideways through her head, and she just goes limp, and a spray of gore.
I'm gonna take
on the
credit
other
for it
side.
because it was invisible and Grimette ran away, so I'm thinking I did this.
So you think that you've murdered a vampire, but there is still 2 creatures above you. That you
Please, Hansi, you have to go back.
should
Please,
have to deal with.
I have to go back. This is too far away for me to do anything. This is getting ridiculous. Do not panic. We are fine. Please, you have to turn
Hansi-
around and go back.
Hansi runs into the tree line and stops. It's only like 10 more feet, but he stops in the tree line and looks back. That's his turn. But I will let you make a perception check to convince him to go back next turn.
Please, you have to. This is ridiculous. 22.
Yeah, he's gonna go back next turn. Don't worry.
Yes.
Surnia, it is your turn. There's a dead vampire and 2 undead monsters salivating over you.
So how do they look? Do they look hurt? Do they look?
One of them looks real hurt. The other one just kind of looks like he has a bad sunburn.
Okay. We're gonna moonbeam the one that's got the sunburn.
Okay, all right. Cool. Anything
I
else
really
you want to do?
No.
Oh,
I guess could I is staking a bonus action?
no, it would not be a bonus action.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I gotta get the immediate threat out of the way.
cool. Well, I mean yeah, all right. So it's their turn. It's a con save, yes.
Yes.
Cool. I'm just gonna roll 1 for them. They both roll an 11.
That
Or
does
it's only
not
on
save.
It's only on 1. Okay, cool. It takes damage. How much damage?
Yeah, 2d10 radiant. That's 8 radiant damage.
Cool. It burns to a powdery crisp and is dead. But the other one is still there, and it attacks you.
Yeah, it's kind of
What a dick.
And it rolls a modified 20 to hit,
Yeah.
and it does 6 damage. And please make a con save.
One moment. Okay, Constitution. Oh man. That's an 18.
Hey, you pass. Cool. Otus, your turn. There's a dead vampire and a dying, or not really a dying one, a sunburned monster standing over your
Stake it in the heart, Otis. Stake it in the heart. Stake the vampire.
This one's gonna bite us.
Yeah, but the vampire has to stay dead, Otis.
Which one are you gonna do?
All right, odds I stake the vampire. Evens I go for the undead thing.
Okay.
Evens. I'm kick it. I kick the Leela. I kick it. It's
Kick
free
it.
action. And then I will rapier the undead thing.
Beautiful. Okay.
And I will probably miss with a 8. No,
Yep.
that's on.
That misses.
And then as a bonus action, I'm out of slots. I'm out of inspirations. I kick it one more time as a bonus action.
Okay. Grim, you are now 100 feet away inside the forest. You can't really see what's going on, but there's still some movement happening in the stone circle.
I would. Ooh. So that makes me like 110 feet out, right?
Yeah, about.
Oh hell yeah. I'm basically going to like as like he stops and comes to a halt and decides he's about to turn around and run back in there. I'm gonna sneeze over his shoulder, and you see this small like ball of fire erupt from my face and bounce off the floor like a basketball, and it's gonna go hit the one that still survives.
Okay, firebolt?
Yeah, but that was a 9 to hit, so I was gonna fail.
No, it careens off a standing stone and detonates somewhere.
Excuse me.
Hansi starts heading back. He's running that way, but he's not there yet. Surnia, your turn.
Surnia is going to stake through the heart the vampire with the stake she took from Otus.
Okay.
She thinks she has to do that to make sure it's dead.
Leela's not resisting, so I'm gonna say that's your action.
Yep.
Stabbing her through the heart. You want to do a bonus action?
Yeah. What are the rules of me turning back into a thing? I know, because it doesn't matter. I'd have less hit points.
Or do you still have wild shape after you did the badger and the wolf?
I don't think I have it, actually.
I think, yeah,
and
I
I'm
think you
very
should too.
tired, and I don't feel like looking it up.
Once you kill
This
this
is what happens when you play late at night and you start sundowning.
Oh no.
Cerny's gonna take a nap. Yeah, no, she's good. She's just gonna try to make sure the vampire's really, truly dead.
All right, Otus, your turn. Can you do a good chunk of damage?
If I hit,
Well, let's see if you hit.
I don't. With what would be like 12? I think is what that would be. Probably
That
misses,
hits.
right?
No, that hits.
All right. D8 plus 3. I do 8 points.
Okay, not quite enough.
Yeah, I'm out of slots. I burned them all on the big bad.
I'm out of slots too.
Grimette.
Being that I'm now somewhat closer, I was like, oh, I sneezed and the fire bounced around. Hey, I'm not completely useless. And I just like narrow my eyes at this thing, and you see like these two like beams go out, meet in the center, form a ball of fire, and just go shooting off at the throat of the thing that's attacking my companions.
Is it another firebolt?
It is indeed another firebolt because I got dick all spells left, and that's 20 to hit,
That hits.
and that's 6 fire damage.
Oh, beautiful. He's so close to being dead now. Hans is going to run closer.
He's already dead.
Well, he's so close to being forever dead. Surnia, if you can do less than 6 damage.
Oh, cool. Cerny is gonna thorn whip this thing.
I'm telling you the damage because it is late.
We're almost there, guys.
The train is
We can
coming into
almost
the station.
grind the way through this. Come on.
The train is almost at the station.
Okay, 22 hits, right?
Yeah, that hits.
Perfect. Just 2 points of damage.
Yeah, that kills it. It's dead.
Oh my god.
I don't want to do that fight anymore. It's dead.
Oh, God, we almost all died.
Oh,
I'm
I
fine.
feel fine.
I had plenty of health. I just have no spells.
Yeah, I had like no
Oh,
spells.
that
left
was-
either, I don't think.
All right, that was wild. So you have killed Leela. You have killed some monsters. Would you like me to just wrap this session up with a nice little bow?
I mean, I think we'll go back to
where
the two Vistani camps, and we'll let them know that Layla was a Mortu spit, and that she became a vampire.
I'm a Mortu. Well, we don't know.
Okay.
She was trying to do a ritual on him. I think that was voluntary at that point.
Apart from that, not only is she like a Mortu, she's actually dead. So she's not just dead to them. Dead. She's actually dead.
I can buy that,
All right, I will, let me put a nice little bow on this. Quick question, do you want to pick up the nasty fan?
I'll bring it back to Donnie.
Okay. So, you head back to the Moslavics, and when you tell them, they all bear the news pretty much stoically. They pretty much all accepted that she was dead. Taritza is saddened, but she understands that you did what you could, and that Leela was already corrupted. You hear some muttering as you leave. The next morning, they do let you stay with them, and Taritza offers to let you stay and learn should you ever run into the Moslavics again. They have, obviously, the Vistani can teach you various things. But as you leave the next morning, you hear them still talking about it, and you hear somebody mutter, "This is what you get from consorting with Mortu." And then a bunch of them spit.
I immediately burn that shit.
You go back to the Bugaraves, and Denani and Elias are grateful. They're very happy that you found out what happened, and that Leela wasn't... It's not that she didn't love Denani. He's kind of in a weird place, where he's like, well, at least she's not a monster.
No, Denani, she was definitely a monster.
Wow. But he does offer to pay you 10 gold for trying to for trying to find her and for following through. He tries to give you 10 gold, and he tells you to keep the fan if you want it.
The smell fan?
The smell fan.
No, this was right. You give it to your next betrothed.
Okay, he takes it kind of like that, like
better
between thumb and like forefinger, and it's just like, thanks, and he hides it behind his back. But Elias does agree to honor his bargain with you, and he tells you that he will start bringing food to Erasnu within a few days. They have to go and collect some of their stores to do so.
Good.
And then you return to Erasnu the following evening. Oh, Grimette doesn't want to return to Erasnu?
No, I want to hang out with Elias.
Okay.
Did I get the 2 rings from the chick's mom?
Yeah, you got the 2 rings.
Cool. I totally give one to Elias.
He blushes some more and doesn't exactly know how to handle this.
I would have some pretty words for this, but you have taken my breath, so I have no breath to form words for you.
You also took her hand.
Yeah, he does look over you, and he's like, you seem to be having some missing parts there.
Does this bother you?
No, just I didn't realize it was going to be quite so dangerous when I sent you out there.
Well, this is okay. I am an adventurer. These things happen on occasion.
Well, I'm happy to see that you're taking it in stride.
Well, I have a new stride now.
Oh, that was probably a poor choice of words, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't the smartest, no.
Oh, I want to continue this term.
To awkwardly with him in every way, shape, or form.
Great.
She will return back to town when they do. She'll stay with him.
Right, a few days later, you all do return back to Erasnu when the Vistani, Elias's group, brings food. Everyone's grateful. Like, they finally have food and they're not eating rats and mice anymore. They trade a ton of wolf furs for food because it's pretty much all they have left at this point. And that's where we're going to close the Seer. You've survived fighting some horrible monsters.
Most of us have survived.
Most of us. This
Survived.
was fun.
90% of you
Yeah,
survived.
it was.
Yeah, this was fun. I told a few that I've been waiting to release just really mean combat and sanity and death and dismemberment for a while, and it's gonna get worse. I'm gonna tell you that it's gonna get way worse.
Do we level for this?
You do level up, but it's still gonna be way worse.
Sweet.
So, as always, you guys can privately tell me any feedback you have about this game. Tell me how great or bad or whatever I was. So, be better at doing this stuff in the future. As for everybody else, quick thing. We are going to play... The next game will be on 7/20. We're going to be off in the next 2 weeks due to scheduling things. We will be 2 weeks after that, so we have a bit of a break. And then we're going to be off for Gen Con, because I know... So many people are going to be at Gen Con.
We'll be at RTX. Gen Con's going on. There's a lot happening.
Yeah, Gen Con, RTX. So we're going to be off for that one, and then we'll come back for the last one, maybe two, depending on how long it goes, sessions of the last Meanwhile in Barovia game that I will run. But I will be back running Meanwhile games in the next, whatever we do after Curse of Strahd. I don't know. It'll be something, but I'll be running Meanwhile games. So let's do our sign-offs, and then we can all vanish into the ether. I am Drew Tillman. Thank you for watching me do whatever this was to these fine people. Let's go same order. Volonda.
I was Grimette the Flaming Comet. Most of her has survived. I feel like she was really handy in that fight. I don't feel burned out at all. I feel very, engaged in this game.
Oh, yeah,
I'm done. That was my 3. BTP, or you can find me on the Lucky Die podcast or Couch Fruit podcast. I'm out.
Beautiful. John?
John, that film guy. I was playing your lovely bard, Otus, and I'm not going to do a bunch of puns about the game.
I'm let down. You're a bard. You should be full of words.
Yeah, I am, but it's also late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jules?
I'm Jules. You can find me places at Julia Rissa, and I play Dungeon Drunks with
Oh, yeah, we
John.
do that together as well. We should do a plug.
We do this thing together. We've been doing this thing for years now together. If you are going to RTX, you will be able to see us there. And if you like Call of Cthulhu, if you enjoyed watching me do sanity rolls and get the crap kicked out of me here, you'll really enjoy it when I play Call of Cthulhu on Mondays on Encounter Roleplay. If you liked this, you'll really like more of it. I was like, yeah, it's D&D. It's not Call of Cthulhu. I don't need a backup character in case this one dies. And now I'm like, I need a backup character.
No, you'll be fine. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, once again, thank you for joining us. We'll be back. All the schedules will go out on Twitch and whatever. So if you're a patron, you're going to find out when it happens next. Thank you for joining me, all 3 of you. This was great. I will be in contact about other things. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
All right, I'm going to stop.